Hello, weary travellers, and welcome to Read and Roll. There I am. Hello. It is Read and Roll, of course, on a Friday night instead of Thursday night. It was a bit of a change, but I had a splitting headache last night, so I had to postpone it. Of course, I am Jack Tarlad. This is Read and Roll. Welcome back to the Library of Legend. This is the game where we bring on an unsuspecting guest to play through a fighting fantasy choose-your-own-adventure game book. Last week we had Atom Gray, and he was working well through the Talisman of Death. I dare say he's doing better than Greg did. Greg spent 4 episodes, 3 hours a pop, trying to get through the Talisman of Death, kept dying, but got the plot armor, kept going back. However, Atom is in a very unique position at the moment. He's managed to get through the book without encountering very much resistance whatsoever. And I think now he's well on his way to completing the book in the very shortest time so far. However, we'll see how he goes. This week, we have someone who you very well know. He is a co-host of the Jack and Abe Show. That's half me, half him. And he's a co-host on the Hump Day Chinwag. He's a co-host on many other shows, including Screaming Into the Void with Samuel the Infamous. You all know him. You all love him. Let's bring him into the room. It's our boy. It's Abe. How you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Hello. You're
rigged.
It may very well be.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I kind of did give you a choice this time round, didn't I? Rather than usually what I do is I give the adventurer the choice of 3 books. Yeah. And this time, I just felt like it might be a bit superfluous because you've done all of the books. You have been on so
I've done
often.
them all. Yeah.
And this is why I need new books, because you need some new books to play.
Need input.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Excuse me a second. My camera seems to be out of whack, so I'm just going to reactivate it. There you go.
Just give it a quick whacking off.
That's it. So I did ask you if you wanted to choose a book, but you still said dealer's choice. And so I did what I always do and gave him the choice of 3 books. But the books that I gave you a choice of, they're books that you have already played, obviously. Mm-hmm. But they're all books that you did very well in and you died. In fact, you've died in all but 1. Actually, I don't think you've played Talisman of Death, but Atom played that last week, so I wanted to change it up a bit.
Which one didn't I die in?
Well, I don't think you've played Talisman of Death yet.
Are you sure?
Is that the one that you won in?
No, that was the Forest one.
Oh, yeah, Forest of Doom. That was a few weeks ago, that was, wasn't it? Yeah. Well, it's
yeah, I'm sure I've done them all.
you haven't won in them all, but you've definitely played in them all.
I have, yes.
It's Thanksgiving in the States at the moment, or at least it was yesterday. So happy Thanksgiving to all of our American chums. And that was kind of the reason why I wanted to get Abe on this week, was because obviously everyone's got family obligations over in the Americas. We do have someone special coming in, a first-time player next week, and I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. If you wouldn't mind doing all the things and the stuff, boys and girls, if you wouldn't mind clicking on the subscribe button, and of course, if you're on the Rumble side, then please click follow, give us some chats in the chat. Let me pop this link in the YouTube side. Here is the Rumble link going into the YouTube chat there. If you want to go over to the Rumble side, I've got to get a couple of ad reads done this week.
Yeah.
So, 2 is the number. I've got to get those done before the end of the episode.
Yeah.
It's not looking too bad,
fine.
actually. I've got 26 people watching over on Rumble.
Nice.
That is nice. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here.
It's nice to know so many people want to see me die. Wonderful. That's, complete set of bastards.
As the regulars will know, you can change the adventurer's quest as they go on. There are some options in the description below. You can buy the adventurer any number of the gifts on there, or you can just contribute to the pot, either a little amount or a big amount. That's really what Atom Grey and Hanayama relied upon over the last couple of weeks. We've had so many generous donators give up their money. However, you this time start with nothing. So, boys and girls, if you do want to contribute to the Adventurer's Pot, i.e. Abe's Pot, the tipping links are in the chat, both the pinned comments in the chat. Stream Elements and Ko-Fi should have the notifications come up whenever you donate. So please, if you want to alter Abe's adventure today, then go ahead and do that if you wouldn't mind. Let's say hello to some of you in the chat. So we've got Stasis Geek here, which is absolutely mind-boggling because it's usually Legatus, but Stasis Geek is the first person in the chat today, and he's saying, I love my dyslexia sometimes. I read the title as Read and Roll 31 with guest adventurer Abesgonnagetya.
Oh, it's so original. Okay, now.
Do you write your own material? It's brilliant.
Don't worry, folks. He'll be here all week, and the week after, and the week after. We just can't get rid of him.
On and on. It's good to see you, Stasis. Thank you for being here. But here he is. Here he is, Abe. Look, it's him. It's the man. It's your man.
Our Legatus.
Our Legatus. Legatus. And there's you,
or
obviously.
Legus, as Steve calls him.
Yeah, Legus. Good to see you, Abe. I'm glad you made it. We've got Rick Cleary here as well. Hail, brother Jack Tar lad, and hail to you too, brother Rick. It's good to see you, my friend.
So, Rick.
Thank you for being here. And Biscuit on the Rumble side. Is it happening? Did I really get in on the beginning of R&R? You certainly did.
Aye.
So this is the bonus Jack and Abe show, means it's all bollocks. Yes.
I think we previously established that it's pretty much always all bollocks.
Yes. We've got Uncle Martin, sucks at gaming. Are you ready for the rigged game where Abe dies on the first page?
Rigged.
Indeedly doodly. Thank you for being here, Uncle Martin. It's good to see you. And oh, well, now I know why I wasn't getting sound. If there's anything wrong with the stream, let me know. But hopefully it's not. He had his phone muted. As Jack has said, the power top in the relationship. I am a power top, but what makes you think there's any relationship going on? It's like, you know, like what would have ever given them that idea, Abe?
I know. And besides, Rick, we're both switches.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Abe wanted to do the pop-up Kama Sutra for Read and Roll Adventure.
Hell yeah.
Turn left or turn right. One is the vajayjay, one is the poopy. Much appreciated, Jack. Porque no los dos. Things and stuff done. Thank you very much. And there he is again over on the Rumble side. That's Martin over there. Thank you so much. Do an ad read while you have the numbers now, Jack. Okie dokie.
Yeah,
maybe I will. Abe did House of Hell. Yes, he did. I think your first one was City of Thieves, weren't it?
No, the very first one I did was House of Hell. I remember I died from fear. I shit my pants.
Oh, yes.
And also, Yeah, as part of that, I was fighting throughout the whole house, and you didn't take into account the weapon that I had on me. So it's me running around like a fanny, mincing around the corridors. So we know it's a bit scary. Oh, let me just slap this one. Oh, is that a hunchback?
We've got Crimson Shadow in the chat. Welcome. Shadow's back. What's the crack? Read and rollers. That's brilliant.
Yo.
I have 25 accounts open to see that. Don't cheat the numbers, buddy. I need organic views. I don't need botting. But thank you, nevertheless. I really appreciate you. And we've got Atom Gray. Good morning, he's saying. Well, even if you're on the Pacific coast, it's still not morning, Atom. I know that it's not morning there.
Could be his morning.
Well, it could be his morning, but I know that it is not less than 12 o'clock in the afternoon anywhere over that side of the world at the moment. Anyway, but thank you for being here, Atom Gray. It's good to see you. I feel your pain. I've got a name in real life that's way too easy for grade school kids to make fun of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
The kicker there is that his real name is Biscuit.
That's his surname. His first name is Soggy.
Yeah.
We've got Grizzled Entertainment in the chat. First Friday Read and Roll 2 says Crimson, by the way. Yeah, it's just simply because of having that splitting headache last night. I was in no shape to do any show last night. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have even read the words on the page. So I thought, no.
Yeah.
Grizzled Entertainment, it's good to see you. Hack Dice.
Rigged.
I wonder if we could do that. We can't. But it's good to see you, and he's saying hail all there. That I see. He just woke up, therefore it's morning.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I feel that way myself too. Money given to see him fail at Jack Tarlad. Is that so? Is that on my Ko-Fi activity feed or... Oh, good Lord. I don't know why the Ko-Fi thing didn't come up, but we'll sort that out in a minute, mate. I'll show it on this, or if I can show it on the screen, I'll show it on the screen. Anyway, so
Damn it.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto, Domo Domo.
Domo Domo.
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's have a look. I think I've caught up. Strange, I went onto your Rumble page and it does not show you are live. Well, I definitely am live. I can see people like Rick Cleary, Grizzled, Biscuit. They're all over there. All over there on the Rumble sides.
Yeah, I've just checked it. It's live.
And thank you, anyway, for being over there. It's a pleasure to have you all over. And with that, before we get into any further thingamabob, I think I'm going to go and try and do a quick ad read, if that's all right with you.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okie dokie. Give me a second. Here we go then, boys and girls. I'm going to do a quick ad read at the beginning of the show. If you haven't already, make sure you download the Rumble app. It's free, simple to use, and the best way to stay connected to the content you want. Once you've got it, search for my channel and hit follow. That way you'll get a notification every time we go live, no missed shows and no extra steps. You can grab it right away now using the link in the description or the pinned comment in the live chat. Download it to your phone and you're ready to go. And if you prefer watching on the big screen, Rumble is available on all major streaming devices and smart TVs. Just search for Rumble and follow the channel and be part of the action. Lovely. Thank you. Appreciate that. We did it. So there's one. out the way. We've got to get another one done. But before that, we're going to go over here. Where's it gone? Should have changed it first. There we go. See? Magic. Look. Magic. It's all there. And there's all you boys and girls, you lovely boys and girls in the chat. So, right then, Abe, I did give you 3 books. They're 3 books that you've already chosen to do in previous games. So I'm going to present them here to you again now, and hopefully you've chosen one. So this time round, I've offered Abe The City of Thieves, The House of Hell, which was the first one he ever did, and The Vault of the Vampire. So, Abe baby, which one have you chosen?
I think I'm going to have a crack at the House of Hell again.
Yeah.
I know I've done it at least once before, and that was the first episode. I may have tried it a second time when I was filling in for Dara, I think.
Mm-hmm. That was the second. Yeah, it was like you came in right at the end of Dara. He was only able to do like an hour and 45 minutes, and then you came in to save the day.
And then I just speed ran dying.
So you've chosen the House of Hell. So you have chosen death. Lovely stuff. So the House of Hell it is. That's the one that we'll get up on the screen shortly. What was it going to do? Oh, yeah. Don't forget, you've got your adventure sheet, which we'll bring up any time that you like. In fact, I've got to get onto the right adventure sheet. This time, of course, different to some of the other games, you have fear, which is something you know all too well about since the last time you played this. Do you remember much about it?
I remember there was a lot of corridors and a lot of rooms with fuck all in them.
There was.
And I can't remember if it was this one or the vampire one. And I think I made the wrong choice when I was talking to some old woman or some shit.
I see. Well, let me just refresh the people's memory out there in TV land what this book is about. So, The House of Hell. Taking refuge in the infamous House of Hell has to be the worst mistake of your life. The dangers of the torrential storm outside are nothing compared to the blood-curdling adventures that await you inside. Who knows how many hapless wanderers like yourself have perished within its gruesome walls. Be warned, tonight is going to be a night to remember.
Tee-hee.
You've got no money in your adventurer's pot at the moment. We'll add some of that in a short while.
Cool.
Hints on play. There is one true way through the House of Hell, and it will take you several attempts to find it. Make notes and draw a map as you explore, and this map will be invaluable for future adventures and enable you to progress rapidly through the unexplored sections. Remember to make note of any advice you receive. Write down any messages or special reference numbers that you are given. Some rooms are death traps and others are chambers of horror. Be warned. It will be realized that the entries make no sense. So actually, I don't need to read this bit. The one true way involves a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter how weak on the initial dice rolls, should be able to get through fairly easily. So may the power of good go with you. It usually says that the power of the gods, but nevertheless, unlike most of the games as well, this one, you start with absolutely nothing in your hands. You've got no provisions, you've got no weapon, and because of that, when we roll your initial skill, we will deduct 3 points immediately from your skill. And as you go through, you will be able to pick up a weapon, which will, this time, we will make sure that we add it to your attack strength. Before we do that, We're going to roll some dice, my friend. First of all, we're going to roll for your skill, and then your stamina, and then your luck, and then your fear.
Oh, goody.
Your fear is the maximum amount of fear that you can get to throughout your journey, and if you reach your max fear, you die instantly. Likewise, if your stamina gets to 0, you die instantly. You know that you can escape from certain battles when it tells you that you can do so. If you do escape from a battle, if you choose to escape from a battle, then it will deduct 2 points from your stamina. Every time you use the luck, it reduces by 1 point. So, skill.
2d6.
Right, yeah, no, so 1d6 for your skill, please, and we'll add 6.
Okay. Ooh.
There we go. That's not bad. So you got an initial skill of 11, which means that you've got a current skill of 8, because we'll deduct 3 straight away. So 8 is your starting skill. Now, if you could roll for your stamina, which is 2d6, please.
Okay, doke.
A 4 and a 4, that's 8. So you got, we'll add 12 to that. That's 20.
Nice.
That is pretty good, mate.
I'm pretty sure these are way better than the stats I rolled the first time I played this one.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You know what? Your fear is gonna be the one. If you roll a 1 for fear, you are gonna be shit out of luck.
If I roll a 1 for fear, I'm fucking quitting, mate, and we'll do another book. There's no fucking point in playing at that point.
No, because you will get scared immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
And I actually think there's like a little Dungeon Master's hint. I think you have to get 8 max fear to even get through the book.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. But let's test that theory anyway. So we're going to roll for your luck now. So can you roll 1d6, please? 3 plus 6, that's 9. That's not bad.
Mediocre roll. It's not terrible.
It's all right. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's not the highest it could be, but it's not terrible. And now for your fear. This is your max fear. We'll add... so it's 1d6 and we'll add 6 to that score.
Okay, drum roll, people.
There we go. So you've got a max fear of 9. You start on a current fear of 0. And so, yes, there we go. Don't forget, you've got 3 lifelines. Ask the audience, phone a friend, or backtrack. There is money that has just been donated, but I'm gonna save it just to just for now.
It's gonna be like page 1: a giant dragon spawns in front of you and kills you immediately.
Maybe. Who knows? Let's see. Anyway. So, let's get over to the book. Let's just see what some of you guys are saying in the chat. Yes, the Hoose of Hell.
Hoose.
Hope he's wearing his adult strength depends.
Classic spelling from Rick, as always.
Of course. Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
I like those odds.
And me. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was this one. I want that one. Remember to find her name first in the parlor. Oh, he's giving you hints, you see. Stay clear of the red light district.
Yeah, you want to get down to the blue light district. Or maybe even the purple.
They are interesting colors, I will say that. Not as interesting as what's in the rooms. I don't know if Abe's first map of this would have helped Snicker.
Almost certainly not, no.
Which book is this? It's the House of Hell. It's the one where he crashes, or it's raining and he breaks down, and then he has to run to the house and go inside. His fear of all women explains why he chose a cage under Stacy Skeek's bed. Is that true? Are you cheating on me?
Well,
with stasis?
I thought it was underneath your bed. In all honesty.
We do have very similar looking beds, don't we?
Yeah.
The ones with women in them.
Yeah, and we occasionally swap beds too. It's fine.
We've got Davyverse in the chat as well. Welcome, my friend. Read and roll on a Friday. Sir, this is a banana republic. Yes.
Madness.
It most certainly is. Madness. The Blue Ball District for anyone with Abes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Indeed. And we've got Sim and Shift in the Rumble chat over there. Hey there. Pleasure to see you. Welcome. I don't think I've seen that name before, but if you'd like to give me a follow, if you enjoy this content, then please go ahead. Thanks for saying hi. Right then, let's get into it. So, the House of Hell. Here's how it starts. Well, you know this anyway, but I'm going to read it back because...
it's all part of the drama.
It's all part of drama indeed. So, the background. The rain spatters the windscreen. If I can talk, for Christ's sake. Jesus. Anyway. The rain spatters the windscreen relentlessly. You can see no more than a watery gloom as you strain forwards over the steering wheel to see the road ahead. Although the wipers flap valiantly, they are fighting a losing battle. As the rain drives harder and harder, your foot eases off the accelerator. The headlights struggle to light up the road. Damn, you curse, the white-haired old man who sent you off along this bumpy track. Probably he meant the second turning on the left, or even a right turning. The old fool. Perhaps this is his idea of a joke. After all, didn't you notice a mischievous glint in his eye? Something vaguely sinister. But what sort of nonsense is this? You've taken a wrong turn and got caught in a downpour in the night. The rain will ease off soon, and it can't possibly keep up this deluge for long. And then you'll be able to... Watch out! You spin the wheel frantically to the left to avoid the figure who from nowhere shows up in the headlights. The car bumps and jolts as it bounces over rocky roadside and thumps into a ditch. You collect your thoughts. What was that, mate?
Great, we got another Fent zombie walking around.
You collect your thoughts. You are unhurt but shaken. Then you remember what has happened. The body. You must have hit the figure which appeared. There was no way that you could have avoided them. You spring out of the car, praying that they are still alive. Your clothes soak up the rain as you hobble back to the road. In the darkness, it's difficult to see anything, but there's no sign of a body. You consider the situation. Are you certain that it was someone and not a trick of the light? Yes, you can remember the arms held up in fright as the car collided. The look of anguish on his face. His face! His face, Abe!
Oh, he's got a face. Well, I've heard about those.
Yeah, I had one of those once.
Yeah.
There was something familiar about that face. A man you recognized. An old man with white hair. Your heart leaps. No, impossible. With a shiver of fear, you race back to the car, jump inside, force the key into the ignition, and twist it violently. The old key twist.
Twist him in the dick!
Grab his dick and twist it. The starter coughs, splutters, and dies. You hit the key again, but this time, a single shudder is all that the engine can manage. You grasp the wheel with your hands and shake it desperately as if to force some life into the car, but the battery is dead. Your car is certainly not budging from the ditch tonight. Your situation is hopeless, but now the plight of your car is paramount. Where can you get help? You passed a garage at Mingleford, but that was some 20 miles away. As if, in answer, a light appears in the distance. Someone has switched on a bedroom light. What a stroke of luck. It was at least 15 miles back that you passed the last house, and you happen to have broken down just a short distance from someone's home. You button up your coat and open the door. From outside the car, you can see the building more clearly. Just ahead on the left, a drive winds up to a large house. It's a good 5 minutes walk away, and by the time you reach it, you will be drenched. But how else can you call the garage? You can't afford to miss tomorrow's appointment. No, go you must. Anyway, you'll probably be able to dry off inside after phoning the garage. You slam the door, turn up your collar, and you set off for the house. A flash of lightning lights it up clearly for you, but in your preoccupation with the rain, the warning from above is wasted on you. The house is very old and in shocking state of repair. The light in the window is flickering, most likely an oil lamp, certainly not electric. And you don't notice a fact that might have turned you back anyway. There is no telephone line going into the house. And as you climb the steps to the front door, little do you realize what fate has in store for you. Tonight is going to be a night to remember. Now turn over. So this is paragraph 1, as you've seen before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, of course, yes, I'm already following. It's Tomby's lad. Of course it is. Of course it's you. Hello, mate. You alright? What?
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 we got Wendy in the house as well. Pleasure to see you.
Hey,
Good
Wendy.
evening, Jack, Abe, and dearest chat. Here are the people. Here are the people, is how I believe it should have been said. And do what Atom Grey is saying over there on the Rumble side. Like and repost, if you don't mind. One Cosby Colada coming right up.
Yeah,
Are you ready to get
that.
bummed, Abe?
Yep.
You should have
it's
run
no
the fence
coincidence that I've come back to this house.
I had so much fun last time.
I was drinking brandy and wine. I had a whale of a time.
And he's saying, yeah, good, thanks. And you? Yes, absolutely tip-top now, mate. I had a splitting headache last night. Didn't do this show last night. We're doing it tonight. We're doing it live. It's happening now. So, yes.
Aye.
Right then. Are you ready to play, Abe?
See, in this scenario, right, he's already seen a fent zombie.
Mm-hmm.
He perhaps didn't notice there was no telephone line. Plus, a big giveaway that this might be a bad idea to stay is the fact there's scary music in the background.
Are you going to poop your pants?
Yeah. This guy is aware of the meta. He's like, I'm pretty sure that's an ominous soundtrack playing in the diegetic world that I'm walking through right now.
Indeed it is. So, before we go anywhere, before you can actually set off on this journey here, I've got something to do. I'm just trying to find my, whatchamacallit link. Oh, good lord. It's asking me to sign in now.
Oh, lordy.
Because for some reason, I can't get the Ko-Fi link up. There it is. But it didn't show basically. So let me just
Want a bugger?
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to see.
You got 38 viewers on Rumble now. I think this is already is this the most viewed episode? Live?
It's maybe, yeah, actually.
God damn.
Maybe it is. I do have. I don't know how to replay it, Rick, and I don't know why it didn't show up on the original time that you did it. But yeah, basically, I've got your message. I've got your donation, but I can't put it up on the screen again. I don't know how to make it pop up on the screen again. And I am trying to look for it now. Just just so that we can... No, it won't let me play it again. Anyway, so here's what he said. So brace yourself, Abe. Because Rick Cleary has donated 20 English poundy poos, right? And do you know what that means? What he's asked? He said, here's 20 quid. I want to spawn 2 enemies to attack as soon as the game starts.
God fucking damn it, Rick.
So, before you even reach the house...
Have I even gotten fully out of the car yet?
No, you're about to get out of the car, but that ghostly figure, he punches through the window and he tears you out of the car through the window into the like rain, yeah. And you were about to go up there to the house. He's disrupted your entire shit, and not only that, he's got a friend with him as well. And so, so I'm afraid
a
we're
friend
gonna
from
have
the House of Bumming. Yeah, of course. Just
That's
a friend,
right,
though.
exactly. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to ask you to roll for these enemies and see what their skill and what their stamina is. So if you wouldn't mind, please, mate, can you please roll 1d6? Oh dear. So that's a 6. We'll add 3 to that, so that's a skill of 9. Now, if you can roll 2d6, please. That's not bad. A 1 and a 4.
Okay.
So that's 5. They've got a stamina of 5. Now, can you roll another single d6, please? That's better. So that's a 7.
Okay.
A skill of 7. And can you roll another 2d6, please? 2 and a 3. That's 5 again. So...
Not terrible.
These 2 terrible creatures that have just spawned out of nowhere, perhaps Rick would like to give them a name in the chat. If you want to give each of these like a name and some lore.
I think one of them should be...
They are Fent and Yi. Fent and Yul. Fentanyl. Okay. Fent and Ill. Okay.
I was kind of hoping the second one would be the bow selector version of Mel B.
Oh, you complete set of bastards, you!
Well, Abe, without further ado, and without making any choices whatsoever...
Okay.
It's time to get your first battle on. So, without further ado, let's get it on. So
this is a fist fight as well, isn't it? Because I've got nothing.
It is. So basically, your first opponent is the worst opponent. So what I will ask you is, will you please roll 2d6 for your enemy? Okay, so a 3 and a 3 gives them 15. And now if you can roll 2d6 for yourself, please. A 3 and a 1 gives you 12. Unlucky.
Shit.
That means you lose that attack round. And we'll bring you down to 18 there. Okay, so do you want to use your luck or carry on?
No, we'll just carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please. A 3 and a 6 gives them 18. You're going to want to roll a little bit higher this time, Abe.
Yeah.
So 2d6 for yourself, please. 6 and a 2 gives you 16. What's going on here? Hang on. Just need to check something. Just need to make sure that it's actually pulling from the right. Yeah, F9. All right, never mind. Yep, it's absolutely correct. So 16 is your score. You lose the attack round and we'll bring your stamina down from 18 to 16.
Hell.
Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
I think I'd rather just go and sit in the car and just have
No
these
sitting in
fucking
the car
maniacs
now,
running
mate.
around.
No sitting in the car now. They've just punched through the window and they've tore you out.
Sake.
If they get control of you, you are going to be face down in a ditch tonight. So,
Pants down.
2d6. Yeah, pants down, face down, arse in the air. Nevertheless, 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Fuck
Oh dear.
off.
6 and a 5 gives them 20. Even if you rolled 2 sixes, you would only parry with them.
Yeah.
So anyway, 2d6s for yourself.
Oh, what shot?
Sorry, a 5. Jesus Christ. A 5 and a 1 gives you 14. You are on the losing side of this battle so far. That's 14 stamina left now. Test your luck or carry on.
I may as well test my luck at this point.
Okie dokie. You got to get 9 or below on a 2d6. That'll do it. So you now have 8 luck left, and we'll give you a point of stamina back. There we go. So 2d6 for your enemy, please.
Okie doke. Oh, fuck off.
5 and a 6 gives them 20 again. 2d6 for yourself, please.
Yep.
6 and a 2 gives you 16. I'm afraid you lose the attack round, and we'll bring your stamina down to 13. Test your luck or carry on.
I may as well test my luck.
Okie dokie, 2d6, and you got to get 8 or below.
Fuck.
Oh, not this time, I'm afraid, mate. Not only do you lose one of your luck, bringing you down to 7 current luck, you now also have to have another stamina taken away, so you're at 12 stamina. 2d6 for your enemy, please. A 6 and a 4 gives them 19. I hope you get 2 6s, mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
close, but no cigar, I'm afraid. 17 is your score, which means that you lose 2 more stamina, and you are now at 10. Test your luck or carry on.
I may as well test my luck.
Okay, 7 or below on 2d6, please. And it is 7.
Here we go.
Indeed. So you've
Nice.
got 6 current luck now, and we'll give you 1 stamina back. 2d6 for your enemy, please. Nice low roll now. A 5
Okay.
and a 1
That's
gives them
better.
15. That is much better. 2d6 for yourself, please.
That's not so
3.
great.
And a 2 gives you 13 to their 15. Oh, shit, bro.
God damn it.
You've got 9 stamina left. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
I'll test my luck.
6 or below on 2d6.
Oh,
That'll do. Snake eyes. Yeah, so that's 10 now. And we'll bring your luck down to 5. That luck is not going to last forever. You're not
Nope.
going to be... And you've got no way of replenishing it at the moment unless someone pays for a bonus of some kind.
Mate, I'm not even at the fucking house yet.
You haven't even got to the house, my friend. I do apologise.
I might even beat Smoo here for not even having started the fucking game and dying.
Indeed. Indeed.
Well, I'll just add it to my repertoire of firsts.
Can I get 2d6 for your enemy, please?
You may. Fuck these fence zombies.
A 5 and a 5 gives them 19. And 2 for yourself, please. That
That's
is
some
just
bullshit.
not gonna cut it, I'm afraid. 13 to 19. We'll have to bring your stamina down to 8. Test your luck or carry on?
Fuck it, I'll test my luck.
Okay, 5 or below on a 2d6.
Oh!
That was lucky. Okay, 2d6 for your enemy, please. A 5 and a 1 gives them 15 again. Now 2d6 for yourself, please.
Okay,
3 and a 3 is 14 by 1 point. Jesus Christ. You've lost the attack round, I'm afraid. We'll bring you down to 7 stamina. Test your luck or carry on.
I'll test my luck. Why not?
Oh, fucking hell. All right. 4 or below on 2d6.
Fucking speed running this shit at this point.
No, I'm afraid not this time.
Oh no.
So you now have 3 current luck and 6 stamina. Hopefully someone will come through shortly and pay for like a potion or maybe 2 potions.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen straight after though? Rick's going to spend another 20 fucking quid. And I'll never make it to the house.
Let's see if that's what happens.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Okie doke.
Okay, so that's going to give them 15 again, a 5 and a 1.
Okay.
That's better.
Nice.
A 6 and a 5 gives you 19, which means that you have finally won an attack round. Will bring their stamina down to 3. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
No, I'll just carry on at this point.
Okie dokie, 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 6 and a 3 gives them 18 this time. And 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 3 gives you 15 to their 18. And we'll have to bring your stamina down to 4.
Okay.
Do you want to carry on?
Yeah, I'll just carry on.
Okay, 2d6 for your enemy, please.
Fuck you.
That's 19 for them, 6 and a 4. And then 2 for yourself, please.
Bullshit.
3 and a 2 equals 13. I'm afraid that just doesn't cut it. You've got 2 stamina left. So basically, if they win this next attack round, that's it. You're dead, and we'll have to start again. Unless, of course, like I said, unless someone wants to donate a potion or something like that right now, you can get it. £3, I believe, is potion of choice. And then that means that you could drink the stamina right now and start all over again. I'm going to give some people a little bit of time to just, like, even if you want to declare in the chat that you're going to, like, put it in, and Rick saying, fuck no, I'm enjoying the suffering.
Fucking git. I mean, I can't hate him too much because he did actually help me win the first time, so...
Well, you're in luck, AB. Do you know why? Wendy's saying, Abe, you made it excited with your silent moment before you gave any answer. Crimson Shadow, thank you so much for the donation. He's just donated $20 dib-dobs over on the Rumble side, which currently works out to about £18. So, yeah, that's what you got. You got £18 in your adventurer's pot, which means that you could theoretically buy a potion now.
Okay, well, I'll buy a potion of stamina and take it immediately.
Okie dokie. So, that's 15 left. You want to take the potion of stamina and drink it immediately. Out of the thin air, and like some guardian angel sitting on your shoulder, all of a sudden a vial appears in front of you. And to your amazement, it glitters and you instantly have the urge to drink the entire contents in the bottle before the next blow lands its strike. You are pleased to find out that it is a potion of stamina, and you now feel fully invigorated again. Although your luck still stands at 3, your stamina now stands at 20. So to carry on with the next attack round, and thank you again, Crimson Shadow.
I'm pretty sure that was just some fentanyl that I stole from the zombies.
The baggie dropped out of their pocket, and you're just like... So, like I said, thank you very much, Crimson, for the donation. We truly appreciate you, and thank you to Rick for spawning these terrible monsters. I guess for the next attack round then, Abe, 2d6 for the enemy.
Okay, let's see if I've got a chance now. God damn it.
4 and a 4 gives them 17. That's doable. Not with those scores,
Not with these
though.
fucking rolls, no.
Well, you could... right, so here's how you cheat this. You could buy a potion of skill and take that, and it will take your current skill up to 11.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Otherwise, I'd be here for a fucking hour just getting killed over and over.
Well, the other thing as well now, mate, is that if you do this, it means that no matter what weapon you pick up, it won't add to your score, so it can never be any higher than 11 anyway.
Okay.
Right then, so you are pleased to find another bag of Fent on the floor, and it makes you so super focused that you have now upgraded your skill to its initial level. You don't need a weapon. These hands are rated E for everybody.
Hell yeah.
They are weapons on themselves. So without further ado, next battle round, 2d6 for your enemy.
Did that come through?
Nope.
Okay, let's try that.
There we go. 2 and a 1 gives them 12. Isn't that just the way?
Aye.
And 2 for yourself, please.
Okie doke.
Oh, Crimson's chat is still on the page. But thank you again, mate. 2 and a 4 gives you 17 against their 12. So their stamina is now 1. If you were to get 3 or below on 2d6, which is not likely, but if you were able to do that, you would kill them outright. However, if you'd like to just carry on, we can do.
Yeah, let's carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please. A 4 and a 1 is 14. And 2 for yourself. A 3 and a 2 is 16 to their 14. That means you've won the attack round. You've defeated that enemy. And now, from out of nowhere, you've destroyed the second monster's boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever's going on, and now they are coming at you with their nails drawn, and so you're going to have to fight your second enemy. They have a skill of 7 and a stamina of 5. So let's roll
it's
for
Mel
Hey,
the next... You bastard! You killed him! 2d6 for the enemy.
Oh, fucking
A
hell.
5 and a 6 gives them 18. And 2 for yourself, please. A 5 and a 4 gives you 20.
Sweet.
You win the attack round. And you've brought their stamina down to 3. There we go. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
No, I'll carry on.
Okay, 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Oh, bastards.
6 and 6 is 19. Oh, and it's double sixes as well. So
Fucking
if they win this attack round, they do an extra 1 damage to you.
Okay.
So anyway, 19. And then if you want to roll 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 1 gives you 16, which means they win the attack round and we'll have to reduce your stamina to 17. Okay. Next attack round, please. 2d6 for your enemy. A 4 and a 4 is 17. And a 5 and a 2 is 18. So you beat them by 1 point. Very well done. That means their stamina is now 1. Test your luck or carry on?
We'll carry on.
I'm not looking at the right thing. 4 and a 1. Yeah, okay. 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 4 and a 1 gives them 12.
Marvellous.
And 2d6 for yourself. A 4
Nailed
and a
it.
6. I think you did it. 21 is the score to their 12, which means that you've won the battle. You have defeated Rick's enemies that he spawned. The two hags out the window.
Yeah, thanks for that, prick. God damn it.
Someone buy him a bolt of lightning, says Atom.
Fucking Martin
Well.
here saying, you cheating bastard. What?
Well, it is kind of. It is kind of.
It's always rigged. Just depends how it goes in your favour, is how rigged it is.
Well done, Abe. You've defeated Rick's 2 spawned enemies. Congratulations. You've now got a stamina of 17 and you have a current luck of 3. That luck is going to come in handy a little bit later on, so you might want to think about trying for a potion of luck. You could spend another £3 out of your adventurer's pot, but just at the moment, just so that you know, you've got 12 monies left. £1 gives you 1 provision or 2 gold. £2 gives you 1 random potion with a 1 in 6 chance of a luck potion. £3 gives you 1 potion of choice, but will still roll 6 for a luck potion. Or alternatively, you can increase 1 current stat by 1. £4 is an adventurer's care package. That means you get 2 of either you get 2 of either 4 gold or 2 provisions, or 1 potion of choice and either 4 gold or 2 provisions. £5 returns all stats to their initial values, or returns a lifeline, or grants a reroll. And so that's where you're really at the moment. You haven't. I've kind of taken the devil die off, which was a £10 donation. It's just not very good, and I need to rethink it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, have those things in mind. If you want to purchase anything, let me know, and we'll bring your adventure sheet back up and add them to the sheets. Let's have a look at the first chapter then. Before you make any more decisions, let's read this first chapter. You claim...
They've just mentioned in the chat as well. Do the memberships add to the pot?
I don't know because
Davey
I don't know
gifted
how...
a few earlier.
Who?
Davey, he gifted 5 memberships. Yeah, he did, yeah.
Jack needs a shot collar for the chat. Shut up, Adam. Shut up. Did the enemies drop any loot? Yeah, it was...
yeah, and I took it all.
2 extra bags, kilo bags of fentanyl, enough to wipe out the eastern seaboard. Let me just have a look through then, because I can see Crimson Shadow's donation of 20 there. I'm just
the
looking
gifted
through...
memberships were over on Rumble.
Oh yeah, Davyverse 5 gifted subscriptions to Read and Roll.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find them in the what's it chat, in the EV Mux chat.
Yeah. Computer says no.
Well, Davyverse, thank you so much. Truly appreciated.
Aye.
5 channel memberships. Who got the memberships then? Let's have a quick look. So Davyverse has gifted 5 subscriptions to Read and Roll. We've got Matrix ATP, which is Uncle Martin, was gifted a membership. Simmons Shift was gifted a membership. Rick Cleary, Legatus Legionis, B-Roll Stage, and that's it. Well done.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't even know how it tallies up. Like how much is a membership and how much does it generate? Anyone? Beulah?
Crimson says it's $30.99 for 5 gifted.
30.99. Holy cow.
Holy shit.
Let's have a look then. So, conversion. No, it's currency. Currency. Pound sterling to US. No, US. Where is it? United States dollar. There we go. Okay, so you donated £30.99. That comes out to be £23.40. I'll round that up to £24. So let's have a quick look at your adventure sheet. Once again, Davyverse, thank you so much for the donation of the gifted memberships. You that's so generous. I can't believe it. Thank you. And we're going to add that value to Abe's pot. So you now have £36 or 36 rubies. I think we put it down to monies, jewels, gems. They're jewels, Betty. They're jewels, and they're all for you.
Sweet.
So yeah, with $36 dib dobs, you can. Well, for a start off, £30 gives you an extra life, or it increases all initial stats by 1. So you could buy yourself an extra life, or increase all of your initial stats by 1, and you'd still have 6 rubies left to play with. Alternatively, you could spend £15 or 15 rubies on an insta-kill spell. I'm not asking you to choose now.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you some ideas. So
yeah, I'll play it by ear for now.
Yeah. Don't forget
let's get in the fucking house first.
I think so.
God
right then, let's
it.
go for it. You climb the creaking steps up to the front door and pause to catch your breath. Even though you ran all the way up to the drive from the car, you are soaked through. Your feet are particularly wet. Judging by the number of puddles you stepped in the dark, the drive needs a small fortune spending on repairs. But under the porch, you are out of the storm, and you brush the rain from your clothes before turning towards the door. The rain is still pelting down, but an eerie silence hangs in the air. No lights are on downstairs. You step back off the porch to check the upstairs window which attracted your attention earlier. Nothing. No lights. The whole place seems to be deserted. But then you remember the time, 5 minutes to midnight. Everyone in the house has probably gone to bed. An owl hoots in the distance and a shiver runs down your spine. The situation is a little scary. Here you are in the middle of nowhere at some strange run-down old house about to wake up whoever lives inside at midnight. They certainly won't be too pleased, but you have no choice if you're going to make your appointment tomorrow. You must reach a telephone to call for help. You step up to the front door. From the left-hand side of the house, a dull glow catches your attention. A light has been turned on. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least someone is awake. You consider your options. There is an elaborate knocker in the middle of the door and a bell pull hanging down to the right. So will you, as your first choice, finally, an hour and 10 minutes into this episode, will you rap on the door with the knocker, pull the bell cord, or creep around the house to investigate the light?
Well, I've had enough of getting bombed by Fent zombies, so let's go for some knockers for a change.
What's Davyverse saying who for? Is he doing a really bad owl impression?
Maybe.
Is that what it was? Right then, so you're gonna use your knockers, yeah?
Hell yeah.
Rap on the door with the knocker. 357. A few moments later, the door handle turns slowly and the door opens. No one ever, by the way, no one ever has checked the dull light around the side of the house so far. Anyway,
did I not do that?
Nope, no one. I've been waiting for it to happen, but no one ever does it. Anyway, a few moments later, the door handle turns slowly and the door opens. Standing in the doorway is a tall man dressed in a dark suit with tails. His long face is solemn. "Yes?" he asks indignantly. You smile nervously and explain your situation. Your car has broken down. You need to reach a telephone and you're soaked to the skin. The man's face remains expressionless. "Come in," he orders. "The master is expecting you. Follow me." He leads you into the reception hall and tells you to sit down while he informs his master of your arrival. You sit down in a solid, carved chair and look around. The reception hall is certainly not what you would have expected from the outside. It's elegantly decorated with rich tapestries and fine oak panels. A number of portraits lines the walls. A sturdy 16th century table is set against one wall. Will you wait for your host to arrive, study the paintings, or hunt for a telephone?
Let's have a look at the paintings.
I believe you did this last time.
I think so, yeah.
So, study the paintings, 304. The three portraits are particularly interesting. Will you look at the beautiful young woman wearing a tiara, a middle-aged portly gentleman wearing half-moon glasses, or the elderly woman with the grey hair and cold expression?
Let's look at the young woman.
A plaque beneath the painting reads Lady Margaret of Danvers, 1802 to 1834. You stand and admire her beauty and wonder why she died so young. As you are staring at her face to face, you suddenly blink and look again. Didn't you just see her lips moving? Surely not. A whisper reaches your ears, but you cannot make out its message. You lean forwards and put your ear to the lips. A soft woman's voice is speaking to you. Stranger, beware of this place, for it is cursed. Many have succumbed to its power, myself included. The evil Lord...
Dame Judi Dench.
No, that would have been the other woman. The evil Lord Kelnor will already be plotting your death. Drink not his white wine, or if you can, be gone. Escape while you may. You step back, aghast. What sort of place is this? A creepy, rundown old building filled with priceless antiques and paintings which talk. A cold prickle runs down your spine and your neck, and you must add 1 fear point. Will you now
here we go.
Yeah, so you're slightly perturbed again for the first time.
Oh no.
I'm not crayoning my pants just yet. So what will you do now? Will you run for the door or wait to see what happens?
I'll wait to see what happens.
Good choice. Roll for sticky fingers. It's Helen Mirren. That was hardly a Heron Mirren, as the Japanese say.
Helen Mirren is a homosexual.
Welcome to the Hotel California. I've come to examine the tapestries. Now I've caught a sniffle. Do you have any tapestries? He tells you, walk this way, talk this way. Yes. And Ted Cassidy answers the door. You rang. Jolly good. Anyway, let's get back into it. So you want to wait to see what happens. 277. Yeah. Footsteps. Someone is coming. The tall man you met earlier walks in and opening the door for another tall man dressed in a purple smoking jacket. May I present Lord Kelner, the Earl of Druma, the butler announces. The Earl holds out his hand and you shake it. His grip is strong and his eyes pierce yours. His lips widen to a soft smile. You begin to tell him of your predicament, but he holds up his hand. Please, I can see that you've been caught in this filthy storm. Let us sit by the fire and we will see whether we can help you. Franklins, tell the cook to prepare some food for our visitor. You protest that you do not wish to be any trouble, but your host ignores you and leads you into the drawing room where a fire is burning. You take your coat and hat off and sit down. The heat of the fire makes you feel comfortable once more. Franklin's returns with 2 glasses of brandy. Will you relax and drink the brandy and ask if you can use the telephone, or will you wait to see what he asks you?
I think I'll take the brandy.
Okay. Take the brandy and ask if you can use the telephone.
Yep.
The fire and the brandy warm you up and you begin to feel more relaxed. You may deduct 1 point of fear if you have any. So yeah, we'll do that right now, actually. Deduct 1 fear point. Nice. You're not so shit scared anymore.
Well, early days yet.
Yes, it is.
I've literally knocked on the door and gone into a room. That's it. Nothing's happened.
You explain to the Earl what happened on the road and that you would like to use his telephone to call for a local garage. I'm afraid our telephone line came down in the night in the storm, he replies. We'll have it repaired tomorrow morning. In any case, the garage would not come out here at this hour. But don't worry, you're perfectly welcome to spend the night here. I'm glad of the company. Tomorrow, Franklin's will take you into town. Ah, here is Franklin's now. The butler comes back in to announce that a meal is ready. You both rise and go into the dining room. 309. The dining room looks magnificent. A long table stretches between 2 fine chairs and is laid with gleaming silver cutlery. A rich red wallpaper covers the walls, and the room is lit by a sparkling chandelier, bristling with candles, which hangs from the ceiling. You take your seat, and the butler moves behind you to offer you your wine. Will you take the white wine, or will you take the red?
Well, red, because I've already been warned about the white wine.
But perhaps the woman in the painting was trying to lead you astray.
But she is a homosexual.
It's Helen Mirren for some reason. So you're going for red?
Yeah. I prefer
395.
red IRL as well.
The wine is impeccable, a fine vintage. Soup follows, and then you may either choose lamb or duck for your main course, or you can tell your host that you have already eaten and you're not hungry.
I'll go for the lamb.
The lamb is always good. Right, the lamb, 196. A rack of lamb is brought in on a silver platter. The smell is delicious. You both start to eat and talk. The Earl asks you about your job and your reason for being in such an out-of-the-way place in the middle of the night. In turn, he tells you about himself and his family. The Earl of Droomer is the last survivor of his family. His estate stretches for miles around the house. At one time, the estate was prosperous, with many tenant farmers cultivating his land and providing a healthy income for his family. But things started to change. His sister died at the age of 32 under mysterious circumstances. She was found dead in a clearing in the woods with strange marks on her neck. News travelled fast, and the ignorant peasants started muttering about witchcraft and black magic. In their eyes, the house was cursed. Pure superstitious nonsense, of course, but gradually the farmers moved to new pastures, avoiding the estate. By now, you've finished your meal, and Franklin's returns to offer you fruit, cheese, coffee, and brandy. Will you take fruit, coffee, and brandy, cheese, coffee, and brandy, or just cheese and coffee?
I'll go with the fruit option. I'm gonna need
Fruit,
hydration
coffee.
after all of this.
Okie dokie. Fruit, coffee, and brandy, yeah?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Franklin's brings them to you, and you finish your meal. Well, my friend, says the Earl, you must now be quite tired. It is well past midnight. Franklin's will show you to your room. You thank him and follow the butler out of the dining room. This way, if you please, he says as he leads you up the magnificent wide staircase with carved wooden banisters. A landing at the top leads you to various different rooms, each with a name plaque on the door. He takes you to one which reads Erasmus Room and opens the door, wishing you a good night's sleep. Turn to 5. Don't forget, you've also got to backtrack. And
Yep.
so if ever you want to go back to the previous paragraph, you can do. So I'm just keeping a log of that in your adventure sheet.
Okay.
Turn to 5. The bedroom has been prepared for you. The room is not large, but a huge mirror appears to double its size. Crisp white sheets have been folded back on the bed, and a warm fire burns in its fireplace. The door closes as the butler leaves the room, and you walk over to the fire. Your situation is a little worrying. If you don't get going quickly, you will never make your appointment. But if it's true that there's no phone that you can use, what else can you do? Maybe you should just hang your wet clothes in front of the fire and climb into bed. Or would you rather leave the room?
I don't think hanging up my wet clothes in a house of bummers is a particularly great idea.
But you don't actually know that they're a house of bummers.
I don't know. I encountered those fence zombies outside, and they were bummers for sure.
They were definitely after your butt.
Hot noodle and iron brew is exquisite.
Don't get it twisted that these are top cuisine, cuisine,
Hell yeah.
if you're from Crewe. A smoke and a pancake, a bong and a blitz. Yes, exactly. Crepe and a cigarette. He was offered the rub and tug, and he took it.
Of this, I cannot lie.
Use smoke signals. Yes, so, Abe, what would you rather do? Climb into bed, or would you rather leave the room?
I think I'm going to leave the room.
Okie dokie, number 59. The door is locked. It seems that your hosts certainly don't want you prowling around the house. So, you can either try to break down the door, climb into bed, or if you prefer, you could pretend to go to bed and switch out the light and see what happens.
Let's just see what happens.
All right then. 63. You wait in the darkness. Apart from the rain driving against the window, the house is silent. How long will you have to wait before someone appears? All night? The thought of sitting in the darkness all night makes you a little uneasy. You must add one fear point.
Sake.
But then, you hear a shuffling noise in the corridor outside. So let's just add this one fear point.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm a little scared again. Blah.
I'm a mid-safe murderer, but I never done it.
Only I never done it. If you haven't seen Monkey Dust, it's a show from the... it's like 2003, was it?
Yeah, it was the early noise, I think, yeah.
Early noughties, yeah. Absolutely peak BBC early comedy, like for the early millennium, and it was fantastic. They would never be able to get away with it nowadays.
Oh, fuck no.
It would never get shown. In fact, they actually cancelled it. They took it off, and they will never, ever rerun it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
And that is some bullshit because it deserves to be watched.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do something on that one day for the Jack and Abe show.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah. Anyway, you can hear slow footsteps approaching your room. They stop outside your room and a key rattles as it unlocks your door. You must quickly decide whether to jump into bed and pretend to be asleep or to hide behind the door to surprise whoever is about to come in.
Okay, well, I'm not 8 years old, so I think I'm going to hide behind the door.
Okie dokie.
Honest, I'm asleep, really. That's why I'm talking.
That's why my eyes keep flickering. Because I'm not trying to squeeze my eyes closed, I promise.
Honest. Yeah. Yeah, and I definitely brush my teeth. Yeah, sure.
The door opens slowly and a man shuffles into the room carrying a glass containing a clear liquid. He appears to be bent double and his movements are slow. As he gets nearer to the bed, you realise he will soon notice that you're not there. Do you want to nip out of the room quickly and lock the door behind you, or will you leap on the man and attack him?
Well, for a start, that sounds like Rick Cleary. So
It does.
I'm going to leap on him and attack him.
Okay, 399. Your visitor is a hunchback, and he's both surprised and frightened as you leap on him. Resolve your battle. When you have reduced his stamina to 4 points or less, turn to 220. The hunchback has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 7. So,
easy.
Skill 7, stamina 7. Let's get your adventure sheet up, and we gotta get into this battle, so here we go.
Let's do this shit.
Can you roll 2d6 for your enemy with your hands made of steel? Here we go. A 5 and a 3 gives your enemy 15.
Okay.
And 2 for yourself, please. A 3 and a 1 gives you 15. You've parried blows. Next attack round, please. 2d6 for the enemy.
Oh, fuck off.
That's a bit high. A 5 and a 6 gives them 18. And 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 2 gives you 17. You lose the attack round by 1 point, and we will have to reduce your stamina by 2 to 15. Would you like to test your luck, which is at 3 currently, or would you like to carry on?
I'll just carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please. A 2 and a 5. Oh, hang on, that's not right. What have I done there?
Oh.
A 2 and a 5 gives them 14. And 2 for yourself, please. A 4 and a 5 gives you 20. You win the attack round.
Sweet.
We'll bring their stamina down to 5. Don't forget, you've also got some rubies to play with, so you could try for a luck potion, but you do have to roll, and you have to get 6 basically to get the luck potion.
Yeah.
So it's up to you. You could.
We'll just carry on for now.
Okay. 2d6 for the enemy then, please. Nice. 2 and a 2. Nice. Yeah, that gives them 11. And 2 for yourself.
Fucking Rick says the hunchback is wearing a bad dragon strap on. Add 2 fear if player is straight. Lose 1 fear if they are Abe. Fucking prick.
Well, 2 for yourself, so that's 2 5s.
Nailed it.
5 and a 5, 21. That's it. You've brought their stamina down to 3. And then I guess you want to carry on?
Didn't it say if it's 4 or below, I go somewhere else?
Oh, yes, you're actually right. So let me just see what it says. So you've reduced his stamina to... Okay, yeah, so for now...
Nice.
The battle is over. Let's see what it says. The poor miserable creature pleads for mercy. He is in such a pitiful sight that you step back as he grovels on the floor. He will do you no harm and thanks you continually for sparing his life. Do you now wish to leave the room, locking him in behind you, or will you try to force him to answer your questions?
I want some answers, bitch.
Right then. So you're going to torture this poor, already tortured soul.
Well, I've just beaten him up. I may as well, add insult to injury.
I guess so. Okie dokie then. 2, 3, 4. He's terrified of you and he agrees to answer your questions in exchange for his miserable life. Do you wish to ask him how you can escape from the house, about the people in the house, or what is happening in the house? And so another thing I just want to tell you, you're in a bit of a unique position here as well.
Okay.
So you could ask, I'm assuming that you'll only get to ask one question.
Right.
But if that is the case, you're in a unique position here because you could pick any one of the 3, use a backtrack, and then you'll have the foreknowledge of any of the other answers. Do you get what I mean? But also, you've got enough money to buy back your backtrack, so you can just keep using it.
Okay.
Okay, so just keep that in mind. You've got rubies to spend on backtracks.
I could just quantum leap the situation over and over again.
Exactly.
Well, Rick's suggesting ask about people in the house. Let's do that. Let's see what the fuck's going on. Who are these people?
308. The people, he asks. Oh, yes, the people, of course. Tonight is the night. There are many people here. The master is holding a special occasion tonight, and his friends are all here. All are friends of the master. That is, all except the one in grey. For he has betrayed the Master's trust, and he will be punished. Yes, punished before the night is out. The Master put him in the Asmodeus room, and he's promised to let me watch. But oh yeah. But you have nothing to
He's
fear
got his
if
own
you're
cook chair.
Yeah, I'm going to sit in the corner of the room. Because I'm also a friend of the Master. Sometimes he gives me a good old friendly, never mind. But if you have nothing to fear if you are a friend of the Master, you are a friend of the Master, aren't you? Perhaps he'll let you watch too. The hunchback is giggling with glee at the thought of the night's activities. You have gained all the useful information you will get out of him, so you leave the room, locking him in. So, would you like to go back to the choices and see what other information can be gleaned using your backtrack?
Well, if I've gained all of the useful information I'm going to get out of him, is there any point?
Well, I don't know, mate. Just because it says it there doesn't mean that it is all the useful information, but it could be. It could just be a way of saying, look, you can't ask any more questions, so let's go to the next paragraph.
Yeah,
but if you want to just go to 350, you can just go.
Let's just go there.
Okay, 350. Hang on a second. Okay. So you are on a landing overlooking the entrance hall. To your right, the passageway ends at a door. To the left, the landing turns right past a couple of doors. Do you wish to turn to the right, or would you prefer to follow the landing round to the left?
I'm pretty sure I turned right last time and there was some useful stuff down there.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go right.
At the end of the corridor ahead of you is a stout wooden door. While you are considering whether or not to try this room, a noise behind you startles you. You spin round only to find that the wind is rustling the wall hangings. There is nothing to be afraid of. You turn back and are amazed to find a faint white figure has appeared in front of you. This apparition is a young woman in her early 20s with long flowing hair. She's dressed in a white bridal dress which has seen better days. It's ripped and torn. "Oh God, thank God, I found you in time," she says. "I must talk to you immediately. Come, let us go into this room." Will you follow her into the room? Or do you suspect a trap and would rather turn back? Whichever you choose, you must add 1 fear point.
Okay, now.
So you now have 2 on your fear score.
Okay.
So what would you rather do? Would you follow her into the room, or would you rather turn back?
I'm pretty sure I followed her last time as well, so I'm going to follow her again.
Interesting. Okay. To enter the room, she passes right through the door. You, of course, must use more traditional methods. You turn the handle and walk into the Apollyon room. It's an elegant bedroom. Fine floor-length curtains hang along one wall. An enormous bed with lace coverings is against another wall, and opposite stands a beautiful dressing table with a huge mirror. The woman hovers at the center of the room and bids you to sit down on the bed. "Your coming here has been no accident," she starts, "and I must warn you of the terrible dangers you will face here. This house is ruled by the Master, a powerful black priest of the night named Kelnor, Earl of Druma. I would guess that you are to be offered to the demons of hellfire if you survive that long. Yesterday, they trapped a girl, a pretty young district nurse who happened to call. She is to be offered tonight. I cannot let this devilry continue. There must be some way it can be stopped. If you can find the knife, you might defeat Kelnor, for this weapon is its only weakness. Please help me. Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. You will probably find it in... No, quick, we are discovered. I can hear the hounds. Go, leave this room. You stand up, and she was right. You can hear barking gently, getting rapidly closer. Sorry, you can hear barking getting rapidly closer. She motions to you, pointing at the door. You run to the door and peer outside. Nothing. But the barking gets louder and you turn back towards the ghost, who seems to be struggling with something. She is involved in a fight with two huge ghostly Great Danes which are snapping and clawing at her. You take a step forward, but it is hopeless. You cannot help her, as you cannot even touch the beasts. And your help would have been very welcome, because the dogs are much too powerful for her. She is weakening, and as she does so, her image fades. Moments later, she disappears completely, and satisfied that their job has been done, the two Great Danes disappear also. You are alone. Now what will you do? Do you want to help her, as she asked? Or would you rather just escape from the house?
I'm just a little perplexed at how ghosts can somehow do physical damage to each other despite being non-corporeal.
That's fantasy.
God damn.
Hey, I made some wonderful snoring sounds of my own on the Hump Day Chinwag this week.
Chinwag, yeah. Yeah.
So if you'd like to hear Jack snoring
if
like
you're
the
a fan
Predator,
of the Predator,
he's about to get a timeshare opportunity pitched.
yeah.
Yeah, the ghost, the non-corporeal woman brings you into the... Would you like a brandy? Would you like to sit down? Have you ever thought about renting one of the rooms in this place? They're lovely rooms, aren't they?
There's lovely company. They don't take up any space. They've got no physical form.
Suddenly, a fop, a lesbian, a hippie, a bimbo, and a talking dog burst into the room.
Sounds about right. Yep.
Is the talking dog mechanical? No. It's a real life talking dog. The hunchback is wearing a bad dragon strap on. Add 2 fear in player is straight. Lose 1 fear if they are Abe. Yes. So yes, people in the house. Ah. You know those people that you serve? Oh yes, those people.
Yeah. Party people in the house.
Keep your boyfriend's ass out of my chair. Atom is putting ones in the chat.
Keep your boyfriend's ass out my fucking chair.
Atom is putting ones in the chat for his imagined good-looking chick. Yes, like a bundle of sticks, right round, round, round.
It's a few days early for chat battle, but, you know, appreciate the enthusiasm.
The Chris Knife, who is he? Paul Atreides? I don't really get it. He's not even Paul Hadouken. He is Paul Pickle Smoker Hadouken.
Yeah,
and we got
much.
Steve in the chat. What's fucking going on here? Steve! Pleasure to see you, mate. Thanks for joining us. I can't believe it. I've actually got 38 viewers over on the Rumble sides there. That is, by most stretches, I believe that is the most people I've had on the show before watching on the Rumble side. So it's a pleasure to have you all here. Thank you. Someone must have been reposting and liking the stream. Thank you. Maybe I'm on the, the front page of Rumble. Who knows?
Maybe. Well,
hope so.
Thanks, folks. Thanks for coming to watch me die for the umpteenth billion time.
So, Abe, what do you want to do? You're alone now. Do you want to help her, as she asked, or would you rather escape from the house?
So there's no real indication that the ghosts can actually harm me beyond instilling fear, right?
I don't know. Let's find out. What do you want to do?
Oh, fuck it. I'll give her a hand then. Trying to get that ghost tail.
Oh, so that was the question. It was, so if the ghosts can't hurt me, then I can't fuck them. But if they can hurt me, I could possibly fuck on.
And this is how we get the solutions to our problems. You got to ask
Pussy
the important questions,
answer.
people.
Yes, pussy
Gussie.
is the answer to all of life's miseries and upsets.
He's like, this house is so terrifying. Oh, a bit of poon. Oh, that'll sort me right out. No problem.
So, anyway, you consider your best plan as you walk down the passageway. You turn right along the landing and 2 doors are on your left. The first has Azazel written on its nameplate and the other has Mephisto. Do you want to try either of these rooms? If you want to, if so, you may enter the Azazel room by turning to 358 or the Mephisto room by turning to 298. Otherwise, you may pass both these rooms and walk along to where the landing turns right by turning to 287.
I'm pretty sure I checked out all of the rooms that were named after various demons.
Right.
And only 1 or 2 of them were actually any good, so we'll just go with the first one.
So you want to go to the Azazel room?
Yeah, let's go to the Azazel room.
The door opens and you peer into the room. You quickly check that there is no one inside and are relieved to find that it's empty.
I've definitely been to this one before.
But full of clutter. It seems to be a crude scientific laboratory of some sort. A brass telescope points through the window towards the sky. Charts and mathematical tables are pinned to the walls. A human skeleton hangs from a hook and a bench is covered with glass vials and apparatus. They look like priceless antiques, and they were probably all made in the last century. Do you wish to investigate the room further, or would you prefer to leave?
Yeah, let's keep investigating.
You step into the room and close the door behind you. A squeaking noise from one corner makes you jump. That says coma. Corner.
Kuma.
Yeah, Kuma. A squeaking noise,
from one Kuma
makes you jump.
Just jerking off in a corner.
But when you walk over, you are relieved to find that the squeaking comes from 3 rats in a cage. You keep your ears peeled for the sound of visitors as you investigate the contents of the room. Do you wish to look through the drawers, examine the liquids in the glass vials, or look through the cupboards?
And I've still got the backtrack as well, haven't I?
You do, yes.
Let's have a look at the liquids.
At the end of the bench is a rack which holds 4 glass vials, and each vial contains a coloured liquid. They look like the results of someone's experiment. Are you willing to risk taking a sip of one of these liquids? If so, which colour will you choose? Red, green, clear, or yellow? If this seems a little too dangerous, you may instead look through the drawers or the cupboards. None of these have got a bookmark on them, so I've got to actually add the hyperlink.
Okay. Crimson says yellow.
Crimson has been known to be extremely accurate about these games before.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with yellow then.
Okie dokie, if you can just give me a second, I'm live editing these because apparently they don't have the hyperlinks in them.
God damn it.
Yeah, I know, right? But do you know what that tells me?
You didn't save this last time?
No, we've never been this way before.
Because I've definitely been in this spot before.
Nah, you can't have been, because otherwise I'd have had to do this before, and I don't remember ever doing this before.
No, I mean like the actual room itself. I've definitely been in the room before.
Oh, but this perhaps it's come from a different path.
Yeah, this decision point, I'm not so sure though.
So, you want to turn to 161.
Yeah.
Oh, and we'll just 341 log your position in case you want to backtrack. But once you make this decision, you can only backtrack to 341. At the moment, you could potentially backtrack back to 117.
Crimson says it's just a guess. Well, I mean, that's all I'm going to be making anyway, so... Oh, we got Wolfie as well.
Yeah, I was just gonna... If you never eat yellow snow, why would you pick yellow?
I mean, if you're in the middle of nowhere and your car's broken down and you decide to go into a house to use a telephone, knowing full well there's no telephone line, why would you do that?
And there they are. Wolfie Rose, hello. Pleasure to see you in the chat. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Should have gone with green, says Rick.
Right, well, I'm definitely avoiding green then.
You never know with Rick, do you?
No. I'll go with yellow.
Okie dokie.
Green might be one of my favourite colours, but in the current circumstances... Ugh.
You unstopper the vial and sniff the liquid. It smells of lemon. You raise the neck to your lips and take a sip. It tastes like lemon juice.
Well, at least it's not piss.
And wait anxiously for any effects. Nothing happens, but this is understandable, as the effects of this liquid will not become apparent until you have your next fight. For the liquid has healing powers and will protect you from injury. The sip you took was strong enough to heal the next 2 wounds you take. Do not deduct any stamina points for these wounds.
Oh, sweet.
There you go.
Good shout out, Crimson.
Okay. Yeah, good shout, Crimson. And we're going to add that note to your adventure sheet here. So
Rick says he chose the Trini option. Yeah, I guess so.
No deduction for 2 rounds. I'll just put that. So, let's turn to 385. Suddenly, your ears prick up at the sound of footsteps coming closer. You nip into the shadows and wait. The footsteps stop outside... The footsteps stop outside the door, and you can hear... I'm not kidding you, mate. It is so difficult to keep up with myself, with like being able to hear myself and trying to read this. Anyway,
we got to figure out a better way of doing that, because that's got to be so distracting.
It really is. But at the same time, yeah, it's. I think it's just the way that it's got to be because of how I've got it all rigged up. My riggers.
Riggers.
The footsteps stop outside the store. I'm going to get through it. I will get through it. I promise I'll get through it. And you can hear 2 voices talking. Hadn't we better ask the master's permission? One asks. Maybe you're right. And we'd better get a light for the lamps. You breathe a sigh of relief as the footsteps disappear, off in the direction you approached the room. You decide it's best to leave before they return, and you open the door on the landing. The safest way to go, it strikes you, is away from the 2 visitors, who may return at any moment. If you approach this room from the far left, turn to 229. If you came from the right, turn to 26. Now, let's think about it. I can't remember.
I turned right.
Did you?
Because the right corridor was the one with multiple doors down it.
Okay, so you want to go to 229?
No, because I came from the right.
Look, don't confuse an old man, will ya? So we've got to go... So we came from the right. Okay, 26, okay.
Yeah.
There is another door a couple of meters up the landing on the left. This is the door to the Mephisto room. If you wish to enter, turn to 298. Otherwise, you may pass it and head towards the 2 doors in the... Does that say coma again? It does. corner
Yeah.
of the landing, turn to 278. So, if you wish to enter the Mephisto room, turn to 298. Otherwise, we can carry on and go to 287.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be skipping that Mephisto room entirely.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, let's go towards the
287.
2 doors in the corner. Yeah.
You walk up to the 2 doors in the corner of the balcony. The one on your left is named Balthus, and the other in front of you has no name. If you wish to enter the Balthus room, turn to 299. If you would rather go through the other door, turn to 86. If you choose to ignore these doors and continue round the landing, turn to 193.
I'm sure there was like a storeroom or something like that around here at some point.
Maybe.
Let's go through the other door, the one with no name. 86.
Let me just check to see. I've got you logged. Okay, yeah, 287. So 86. The door opens into a narrow passageway which ends at a window. There is a door halfway along the left-hand side, and a sign on the door identifies this as the Diabolus room. If you wish to try this door, turn to 13. If you wish to investigate the window instead, turn to 110. If you're not keen to do either and would prefer to go back through the door and continue along the landing, turn to 193.
Let's check the window, because I think that's what I did last time as well.
I think you did. Window instead, 110. The curtains are drawn across the window and you approach cautiously. You gingerly pat the folds in the curtain and are relieved to find nothing there. Although they seem to be safe, you are still on your guard as you draw them apart. As you do so, a thunderclap booms outside and makes you jump. You are safe. A perfectly ordinary window is uncovered. However, a heavy iron bar is on the outside and it's a little worrying. Through the window you can see nothing but the rain running down the pane of glass, but curiously the rain is avoiding one area. Could it be that the wind is blowing the rain away from that corner? You bend down to take a closer look. Written in the condensation which is formed on the glass is a message. You read the words, Mordana in Abaddon. You repeat this message to yourself and then rub it off the window in case anyone else should see it. The message may be useful to you and you will realize when it is. If later in the adventure you want to use the message, turn to reference 88. Do not turn to reference 88 now. You must head back to the landing and turn left. So let's just stick that on your adventure sheet.
Okay.
Mordana in Abaddon.
It's Madonna.
Ref 88. Okie dokie. So now you must head back to the landing and turn left. I'm just because I've got the map open here as well.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the map at the same time as playing this. Right, so I know where we are now. Right then, so you got to go a short distance further on. You come to the top of the main staircase, which leads you downstairs. Immediately opposite the staircase is an unmarked door. Do you wish to go downstairs, try the unmarked door, or will you continue around the landing?
Now let's go through the unmarked door, because I'm pretty sure that was the storeroom. It's probably got some good shit in there.
The unmarked door, okay.
Yeah.
You step into a small storeroom and close the door behind you. There are shelves on the left and right walls, on which various household objects are stored. In front of you, in the wall facing the door, is another door. What do you want to do? Will you search through the things on the shelves, try the door opposite, or return to the landing?
Search the shelves.
Yeah, I would probably do that too.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's where I got my unused weapon last time.
Yeah, perhaps it is. Okay. Slight dig there. I felt it, Abe.
It's all right. You made up for it later on. It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway. Sorry, I was having... it was repeating on me.
Flashbacks.
Yeah. The cucumber was repeating on me. Right. So you want to search through the things, 83.
Yeah.
Various items of crockery, cutlery, and food are kept in the storeroom, including a sharp meat knife, which you might like to hide under your coat to use as a weapon. In the future, this sharp knife will allow you to use 3 skill points in a fight. On one shelf, you find several cloves of garlic, which you may also take. There is also an unlabeled bottle of white liquid on the other shelf. If you wish to drink the liquid, turn to 362. If you would prefer to ignore the liquid and try the other door at the back of the storeroom, turn to 255. Your only other alternative is to leave by the door you entered and return to the landing.
I'm pretty sure I was drinking everything I could find in the last one, and it kind of dicked me a bit.
Do you want to take that knife, by the way, and the garlic?
Yeah. There isn't the option to also take the liquid, though, is there? You can only consume it.
I believe that's the case, yeah.
God damn it, Rick. And Crimson.
Sorry, I was just reading the chats. Sorry. Sounds like bottled spunk. Lovely. Indeed. Atom Gray says, Abu Dhabi, give her a sock. Anyway. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to go through the storeroom, or drink the liquid, or go back to the landing?
I'll go back to the landing.
Okie dokie. A few steps past the unmarked door is another unmarked door. If you wish to try this one, turn to 98. If you wish to ignore it and go on, turn to 374.
Now, if I'm remembering right, I think there's only so many levels of unmarked doors you can get through, and then it starts getting a bit perilous.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'll just ignore it. I've got the good shit now.
The landing turns right and a passage branches off. You may either turn left down the passageway and past a couple of doors before turning left again, or you can turn right following the landing.
Let's go right. Fucking hell, Wolfie.
If it's still warm, it's worth drinking. He uses a crazy straw to suck up all the thick, viscous semi-liquid.
God damn.
You follow the landing round, past a wooden door which bears the name Tutivilus. You may try this door by turning to 155, but straight ahead, the landing ends at a panelled wall and the passageway turns to the left. To follow the passage round, turn to 175.
I didn't quite know.
You don't really know.
Let's just follow the passage round for now.
All right. You follow the passageway round to the corner to the left. 2 doors face each other across the passage, and you may try either door to the left to the Belial room or the door on the right to the Abaddon room. Straight ahead, the passageway continues for a few meters before ending at an unmarked door. So will you try the Belial room, try the Abaddon room, try the unmarked door ahead, or turn back and go back downstairs?
Well, I know I've got to go to the Abaddon room now, so let's go there.
You enter the bedroom, which is lit by a single candle burning by a bedside. A heavy, musty odour hangs in the air, which could come from all the plants which are standing in pots on the mantelpiece, bedside table, dressers and shelves. Whoever used this room certainly liked plants, but another sight catches your attention and stops you in your tracks. Asleep in the bed is an old woman. It seems that she's not heard you, for she has not moved since you entered the room. Do you wish to leave her in peace? Walk over to her and wake her, or will you instead spring over and attack her before she can wake?
Oh, she did. Let's try and wake her.
You step over to the bed and shake the old woman gently, but as soon as you touch her withered skin... as soon as you touch her withered skin, you jump back in horror. She's stone cold, dead. Add 2 fear points for the shock. As you stand by the bed... Huh?
God damn it.
Yeah. As you stand by the bed shivering, a low moan comes from the body. Its eyelids flick open and pure white eyes are staring up at the ceiling. She has no pupils. Do you wish to wait to see what will happen next, or will you beat a hasty retreat and turn to the passageway? Or will you backtrack?
Let's wait and see what will happen.
Okay.
Because I've got to be here for a reason.
Maybe. You hear words coming from the old woman, yet her lips do not move. What voice am I going to do for this?
Dame Judi Dench.
Stranger, how dare you invade the private bedchamber of a woman in the house? She asks. You stammer an apologetic reply. She orders you, begone, intruder, leave an old woman to die in peace. Will you leave her as she wishes, or ask her for information about the house?
Let's ask her some questions, fuck it.
Let's pump this bitch for answers.
Oh yeah. I'm getting ghost tail. I'm getting zombie tail.
What business of yours is this house? She screamed.
Oh shit.
If you will not go of your own accord, then my hounds will see you off. And if they cannot, I'll do it myself. With these words, a wooden panel slides open in the wall. 2 huge Great Danes spring out and attack. Resolve your battle with the dogs and fight them one at a time. The first Great Dane has a skill of 7 and a stamina of 6. The second Great Dane has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 6. If you defeat the dogs, you may either leave the room or remain to search it. So, let's just put these in first. So it's 7 and 6 and 6 and 6. I don't suppose you want to backtrack?
No. No, we'll take the dogs on.
Fair enough then. Let's do it. Without further ado.
So I get no deduction for 2 rounds, and I've got a +3 from the knife, right?
You don't have a +3 from the knife because you're already at your initial skill. You drank a potion of skill, and that took you back up to your initial skill. So the knife really does nothing now.
I'm back to fist fighting.
but you do have a current fear score of 4, so just be careful. However, right, yeah. So you have a stamina of 15, a current stamina of 15. I I guess we just go ahead with the show. Yeah, so if you want to roll 2d6 for your enemy, please. The first Great Dane. That's a 4 and a 4. It gives them 15. Let me just delete those old scores. 15 there. And 2 for yourself, please. A 6 and a 3. Gives you 20, which means that you win the attack round, and will bring their stamina down to 4. And I assume you want to carry on?
Yep.
2d6 for the enemy then, please.
Oh, balls.
A 5 and a 6 gives them 18. And 2 for yourself, please. A 5 and a 6 gives you 22. Nice. You win the attack round, bring their stamina down to 2. Test your luck or carry on?
No, carry on.
Okay, 2d6 please. A 2 and a 6 gives them 15. And 2 for yourself, please.
Ooh.
A 1 and a 4 gives you 16. You win the attack round by 1 point. And you have defeated the first Great Dane.
Sweet.
It's time to battle the second one. So will you please roll 2d6 for your enemy?
Okie doke.
A 2 and a 3 gives them a measly 11 points.
Oh, damn.
And a 5 and a 1 gives you 17. You win the attack round. Congratulations. And we'll bring their stamina down to 4. I assume you want to carry on?
Yeah, let's carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please. A 2 and a 4 gives them 12. And 2d6 for yourself, please. A 3 and a 4 gives you 18. You win the attack round and we'll bring their stamina down to 2. Test your luck or carry on?
Carry on.
Okay, 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Balls.
So 3 and a 6 gives them 15. And 2 for yourself. A 4 and a 3 gives you 18. You win the attack round. And you've defeated the second Great Dane. Congratulations, you did it again.
Nice.
So, well done. You did it again. You win again.
Fucking Rick. Sure, you can beat up a dog, but can't handle a couple of Fent zombies.
I mean, are the dogs on Fent? Because I'm sure if the dogs were on Fent, then...
I think the Fent dogs would be more dangerous. Yeah.
I think so. Roll for Scooby Snacks, says Atom. Always getting into shit, Abe.
Aye.
Yes. Anyway, well done. You did the things and the stuff. So it's down to you now. Do you want to remain to search the room or leave?
Yeah, I'll search the room.
You search the room while the old woman threatens you from her bed. You recognize some of the plants, and as most of them are common houseplants. The woman's voice grows frantic as you poke around in a herb garden by the window. A thought dawns on you, and you turn to her, threatening to destroy her plants unless she's able to give you the information you require. She shrieks at the thought of you harming her plants and agrees. What will you ask her? How to find the man in grey? About the secret rooms in the house? Or what tonight's festivities are? And don't forget, you're in that same position where you can backtrack.
Don't remember anything about a man in grey. Let's ask about these secret rooms. Because presumably whatever festivities are taking place are going to happen in one of them.
Before I will answer your question, she says, you must tell me something. What is my name? Do you know what her name is? If so, you will have noted a reference number to turn to. Should you be asked this question, turn to this reference. So, I guess we're going to reference 88 because it was Modana in Abaddon. So, reference 88. No, not 99, 10 below.
Or as bingo callers would call it, 88, H, all of the Hitlers.
I don't think that's what they would say.
I don't know,
anyway,
man.
She curses, "Damn you, stranger. All right then, I will answer your question." Which did you ask her? How to find the man in grey, about the secret rooms.
I want to know about the secret rooms, yeah.
Yeah. 295.
Answer my questions, bitch.
Secret rooms, she laughs. Why, this house is riddled with secret passageways and secret rooms. Most are in the cellar, though, but some of the upstairs passages lead to them. The most cunning secret room is the master's most trusted hiding place. It can only be reached by one way, and that is from under the stairs in the cellar. A password is needed, and I knew the old one, but it has recently been changed. Shaku will know the new password. The woman's eyes close as if the conversation has been a great strain. You leave her be and consider the information that you've been given. When you are in a position to find the secret door in question under the cellar stairs, you may try to find it by deducting 10 from the reference you will be on at the time and turning to the new reference. No other clue as to its location will be given, but first you must find the password. So you leave the room turning to 159. So Sheku will know the password, apparently. I'm going to write that on your adventure sheet.
Okay.
Sheku knows password. Cellar stairs deduct 10 ref. Okay. Right, so I've added. Damn it, wrong one. I've added those to your adventure sheet, as you can see there. Right, so let's crack on. Having explored most of the rooms upstairs, you decide to risk searching the ground floor. You follow the landing back round to the staircase and creep down the stairs. You walk down the stairs cautiously, looking in every direction. There is no one about. In the hallway below, you may choose to try either the door on the left or a door on the right, or you can walk up to the front door and try to open it.
Let's try the door on the left.
The door opens into a large but cozy drawing room. The dying embers of a warm fire burn in the hearth. Comfortable chairs are arranged around the fireplace, and 2 glasses and a decanter stand on a glass-topped table between the chairs. There are plants in tall stands on either side of the windows, and there is another door next to the one you came in. Do you wish to explore the room further? Turning to 119, leave through the other door, turn to 218, or will you have a little tipple from the decanter, turn to 292?
And I'm quite certain I've been in this room before, but through a different route.
Okay.
Let's explore the room.
Will you start by looking through the ornaments on a corner shelf, or will you examine the fire and the mantelpiece?
Let's look at the ornaments first.
There are several delicate items of pottery and a few silver pieces on a shelf. One of the silver ornaments is a short dagger, and you may take this with you if you want. It's rather too short to be a really useful weapon, but nevertheless it will add 2 skill points if you use it in a fight. Kind of like the other knife, it's a bit useless because you're already maxed out. But nevertheless, you may add 2 skill points if you use it in a fight. There is also a silver hip flask If you've not already done so, you may take the flask and fill it with brandy. Now you may either examine the fireplace, turn to 303, or leave the room.
Yeah, we'll add the flask with brandy to the inventory. And let's have a look at the fireplace.
Okay, so I've added that brandy flask to your inventory there on the left-hand side. And sorry, you wanted to...
Let's check the fireplace.
Examine the fireplace. A fine carriage clock sits in the centre of an elaborately carved wooden mantelpiece. A number of letters are jammed in behind the clock, and you reach for them. As you do so, your sleeve catches one of the carved images in the woodwork, and it moves. You lean forward to examine it. It's a small carved demonic face which can be moved sideways. Do you wish to see what lies behind the wooden face, or will you read through the letters?
Let's read the letters.
Jolly good. The letters are not particularly interesting except for one from a foreign address written in immaculate handwriting with a broad nibbed black pen. It's addressed to the Earl of Druma and appears to warn him of possible dangers. It starts by describing a raid of some sort on the writer's house and how he narrowly escaped being caught. It ends with a PS which says, I also suggest you further protect yourself by changing the password on your own cache room. I for one know it is Goat's Head. How many others know the same? Why not change it to something which will remind you of the sound advice of a good friend? The letter is signed Count Pravemi. Yeah, Count Pravemi,
I think, yeah.
Yeah, you read through this again and replace the letter. Do you now wish to leave the room, or will you turn your attention back to the small wooden face on the mantelpiece?
Let's have a look at the face.
He's got a big face.
It's a bow selector face. Imagine that you go to touch it and it just goes, "Oh, you bastard!"
I just want to bring this up. Kill Jester. Yes, if you haven't seen Adventure Calling with Lemmy.
Aye.
Go and watch it. Count Pravemi, is he a veal purveyor? Yes.
Maybe.
Right then, so the little carving moves to reveal a button set in the mantelpiece behind it. You consider whether or not to press the button. As you're deep in thought, you do not notice what is happening in the fire. In the grate, the fire has come back to life. Strong flames are licking the chimney and considerable heat is being given off. You feel the heat and step backwards, and as you do so, two small figures leap from the fire and face you. The fire sprites are small and they come up to your knees, but their flaming bodies burn with the vigor of the fire from which they arose. They hover in the air just above the carpet, for if they touch anything, it bursts into flames. Do you wish to fight these creatures, or will you try another approach?
I could basically just stand on a table and avoid them, couldn't I?
Maybe. I don't know. Do you want to fight them, or do you want to try a different approach?
Let's try a different approach.
How will you hold off these advancing creatures? Will you pick up the brandy decanter, or move slowly backwards towards the window?
I don't think throwing alcohol at flame-based creatures is maybe a great idea. So, let's go towards the window.
The fire sprites follow you as you back towards the window. Pretending to be terrified, you make for one of the plant pot stands and attempt to hide behind it. But when the sprites are near enough, you strike. Grabbing the large pot plant from off the top of the stand, you hurl the contents over the little creatures. The soil covers them and douses their flames, and in an instant they have disappeared. Very good.
Nice.
Well done. You step back up to the fireplace and examine the secret button again. Will you press it, or will you leave the drawing room?
Fuck it, we'll press it.
You press the button and you hear a small click. Then you hear another sound and you swing round to face the corner shelf. That says coma again, doesn't it?
Yeah. Seems to keep doing that.
Yeah. Beside the shelf, a sliding panel has opened in the wall. You walk over to investigate it and bend down to look at the opening. Too late. You realise that the panel has revealed not a tunnel at all, but a false opening. The wall behind is solid, but it has served its purpose. You have been lured into a trap, and you are standing on a trap door, which opens beneath you, and you fall downwards. However, you do have a backtrack. Would you like to use it and then buy another one, perhaps?
Now, let's see what's down there.
Okie dokie. You're standing on a trapdoor and you fall downwards.
Whee!
Down you fall for several meters until you finally land on a heap of something soft. Add 1 fear point for the fright and test your luck.
Balls.
If you're lucky, you are unhurt. If you are unlucky, you have twisted your wrist. Deduct 1 skill point. You pick yourself up and verify there is no serious damage, but you have landed on a mound of earth and hay, and you realize that you are in a cellar underneath the house. The room is fairly small, with 1 door, and outside you can hear a shuffling noise coming closer. So before we go any further, what I will allow you to do at this point, if you want to try and roll for a potion of luck, you can try and roll for a potion of luck.
Yeah.
Sorry, if you want to buy a potion of luck.
Yeah, I'll just straight up buy one if I can.
Well, you've still got to roll for it.
Yeah.
So, you're going for a potion of choice, which is $3 dibdobs, 3 rubies, so you've got 33 left now. If you want to try for a potion of luck, you've got to roll 1d6 and you've got to get a 6. Otherwise, you can choose from either a potion of skill or a potion of stamina. So if you fail this roll of 6, then you get to either choose a potion of skill or stamina.
God damn it. Fuck!
Oh, you were so close. So which would you like instead, the skill or the stamina?
I'll go with the stamina, because the skill one obviously won't do anything, will it?
Not at the moment, but you stand to lose some skill if you are unlucky on your luck roll. Alternatively, you could go back. You could use a backtrack. Oh, no, you can't actually now, can you?
No, down the trapdoor.
Yeah. Unlucky. Okay, so you could... You are about to lose 1 skill point potentially because you've got to test your luck. So,
yeah.
If you can roll 2d6, please, and you've got to get 3 or below. Sorry, yes, you've got to get 3 or below.
Oh, what shot?
Afraid not. So you now have a current luck score of 2. And I'm afraid you were unlucky, so you lose 1 skill point. However, you do lose 1 skill point. How does this work? But because you're carrying a knife, which is +3. How are we going to do this?
There was the other weapon as well, wasn't there, which was a +2.
Yeah, it was +2, but, you know.
I think we had this conversation previously. Like, can you dual wield?
No, you definitely
+5
can't dual wield.
Damn it.
But nevertheless, I'm not going to deduct any points from your skill because you still have the knife.
Okay.
Okay. Realistically, it should be deducted from your starting skill.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to deduct it from that, actually. But you get the knife, so you actually get 10. Yeah, so it's exactly the same. I was just trying to think of how to work it out. Yeah, so you've got a current skill of 10.
Okay.
What else does it say? Pick yourself up. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, so outside of the door, you can hear a shuffling noise coming closer. Will you spring behind the door to surprise whatever is approaching, turn to 6, or will you quickly search the room for a weapon in case you need to defend yourself?
Well, I've already got a weapon and I've already got some defense, so...
6?
Yeah.
The door opens slowly and you hold yourself close to the wall. The man who enters is short and stocky and appears to be bent double. He's not armed and he peers into the room and scratches his head. Evidently, he's heard something and is perplexed at finding nothing in the room. Will you step forward and announce yourself, or keep hidden and hope he leaves?
Now, either this is a house of hunchbacks, or it's the same bloke. I'm going to announce myself.
Good sir, dear doubled over man. No, apparently you cough lightly and step forward. The man turns towards you and jumps back, startled. You apologize for frightening him and explain your situation. He eyes you suspiciously and calms down, saying, "Of course I'll help you. Follow me." As he turns and walks through the door, you can see that he's not bent over double, but he has a hunched back. You follow him from the room. You did. As you leave the room, the hunchback limps along, muttering to himself, I wish the master's friends would not just drop in on me like that, giving me such a fright and all, especially on a night like tonight. He leads you down along until he reaches a door on the left. Keep going until you reach a staircase, then go up into the house. I've got work to do down here. Do you recognize this hunchback? Have you met him before? If so, you may turn to 230. If not, you may either follow his directions. So you have met this guy before, haven't you?
Yep.
Yeah, 230. You recognize the hunchback as the man who bought you a drink upstairs. Will you jog his memory, or would you rather have revenge and attack him?
Let's jog his memory, dozy old git.
The dull-witted hunchback seems to vaguely remember your face. You start to chat with him and find that he is quite flattered that someone wants to talk to him. He tells you his name is Shaku and he lives in the cellars beneath the house. Do you wish to ask him about the secret cellars, or if you have any brandy with you, you may pull it out and offer him a drink?
Well, funnily enough, I've got myself a little bit of brandy. Let's give that man a drink. Yeah.
Give him a drink, okay. His eyes light up. Let's get this man pissed. His eyes light up at the sight of the brandy. You pour a little into the cap of the hip flask and pass it to him. He gulps it down and licks his lips. After 2 more capfuls, he is definitely slurring his speech. You tell him that you have heard of secret passageways in the cellar and that you would be very interested in being shown around by someone who is as knowledgeable as he is. Your flattery and the brandy have their desired effect. Proudly, he tells you all about the cellars, much more than he should. Of course, not everyone can get around in these cellars, he boasts. You've got to know the password to get through some of the secret doors. And the master keeps changing the password to protect his secrets. In fact, only yesterday he changed the password from Pravemi to... Oh, wait, was it now? It's on the tip of my tongue. I should remember it because it's like the name of the house, but mixed up. My mind's mixed up. It must be you and your brandy. He steps back, realizing that he's said enough. You try asking him more, but he will not speak. Instead, he turns towards the door in the left-hand wall and leaves you, pointing down the passageway and mumbling something about upstairs. So turn to 393 to follow the passageway, or 166 to look around. First of all, it seems like the master of the house has changed the password to from Pravemi to something that it's because it sounds like the name of the house, but mixed up.
Okay.
What's the name of the house?
Well, it's Lord Drumer's house, isn't it?
I think so.
That's a little red rummy. Murder.
Oh, could it be? So, what do you want to do? Do you want to...
It's not the best Airbnb.
I've been to better.
Yeah. But then again, I've also been to Butlins, so... Yeah.
It's Bummington Palace.
Bummington Palace, yeah.
I don't
Maybe.
really know... I don't really know any anagrams that fit that. Bet he was a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah, could be. You never know. Yeah, 2 small swigs of brandy, come on.
It's enough to send some men over the edge. It's not a 5-star B&B, no. Afraid not. So, anyway, what will you do? Will you follow the passageway or look around?
Well, he seems to suggest going upstairs, so we'll do that.
Okie dokie. So, follow the passageway 393, yeah?
Yeah.
The passageway widens into a small chamber. Although it's dark, you can see a staircase going up a few meters ahead of you. To your right, the chamber opens out into a wide area. You step forwards and almost immediately a twittering noise puts you on your guard. Suddenly, you feel something land on your head and dug sharp claws into your scalp. You gasp and swat it away. Your hand touches a small, leathery body and a pair of wings start to flap as it rises from your head. Bats! A number of them are flapping around your head, darting and scratching with their claws. You must add 1 fear point for the shock. So let's get over there. Let's just add that 1 fear point. You now have 5 out of 9. You only have 4 to go, and you're dead, mate. You're
Okay,
dead.
well, what were the options to reset the stats to the initial starting point again?
So you have let me just have a quick look. So £5 returns all stats to initial values, or returns a lifeline, or grants a reroll.
I'll return all of the stats to initial then, if you can, please.
Okie dokie. So let's get your adventure sheet up.
Let's get rid of that fear bullshit.
It's $5 dib dobs, which means that you've got now 28 rubies left.
Marvellous.
And we can bring everything back to its initial value. Good job. It's good value, that is, isn't it?
Yeah. Does
Awesome.
my starting skill go back to 8 as well?
I guess it does, actually, yeah.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Okay. Fucking ready to roll.
Then. So, what will you do now? Will you run up the stairs, hide under the stairs, or fight the bats?
Let's go under the stairs.
And you've still got a backtrack, by the way.
Yeah.
That you can use. Or ask the audience or phone a friend.
Aye.
So hide under the stairs. 320.
Yeah.
Okay, you shelter under the stairs and fend off the bats with your hands. They soon discover that they cannot get at you while you are tucked away, and they flap off back to the corner from which they came. When all is quiet again, you may decide your next move. Will you head up the stairs and open the door at the top, or will you remain to explore the bat's chamber?
What did that woman say about being underneath the under the stairs? Did they have to take away 10 from the reference number or something?
Yeah, it says sell a stair, deduct 10 from the reference. So would you like me to try to skip back to 310 from here and see if it makes sense?
Yeah.
If you wish to look for secret doors, turn to 276. Otherwise, return to the last reference and choose again. So assume you want to search for secret doors.
Hell yeah.
Okay. You feel around the wall, rapping at the brick with your knuckles. Your heart leaps as you find a hollow area. You trace it with your fingers and the area is roughly the shape of a small door. Do you wish to look for a catch which will open the door, or will you try a password?
I'll try a password, I think.
Okay. You're on 276 right now. Let's try password 237. Okay. You stand back from the secret door and you say your password. Which password would you choose? Praverni, Goathead, Murder, or Chris?
Well, it's definitely not the first one because we've already been told that. Chris, I don't know where that's come from, or...
The Chris knife.
Okay. Goat head. Let's try murder then.
The rock creaks and the dust rises as the wall comes to life. A crack appears in the brickwork and slowly opens a secret door. But to your surprise, the door opens to one side of the hollow area you found. Perhaps this was merely a decoy. Moments later, the door has opened wide enough to let you see inside. You can see a small chamber with a table standing in the center. On this table is a box. If you wish to enter, turn to 48. If you would rather leave, you can climb the stairs and go through the door at the top.
We got a zombie raid.
Oh, lovely. Let's have a quick look over here then. The real Tomby has raided the stream. Can I get a... Oh, no, that's his thing. But thank you to all the Tomby raiders. Yes, Tomby raid. Raidy McRaidface. We got Faux Dub in the chat. We got the real Tomby in the chat. Who else we got? That's it for now, but welcome to the Raiders. It's a pleasure to see you over here. I've got 43 people watching over on Rumble at the moment and 10 people watching over on YouTube. That's incredible. I'm so pleased. Thank you so much for being here, all of you. Abe is in a bit of a predicament at the moment. He's just found a secret passageway, a secret door, secret tunnel through the mountain.
Wandering around in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere.
And so, if you wish to enter, turn to 48, but if you want to go back up the stairs, turn to 293. So which one would you rather do?
Let's go inside.
Of course. Get inside. Get inside.
Oh, yeah.
You step into the small room. Glancing round to make sure you are safe, you walk up to the table. The rest of the room is bare, except for the table and the box which rests on it. Could this be the one you are looking for? It is a handsome rectangular box made of wood with brass fastenings. It looks like a case for a pair of dueling pistols. You undo the catch and flip back the lid. Your eyes light up as the lid falls back. The box is lined with red velvet, and there, in the middle, is the pearl-handled dagger. Its silver blade is wavy, but it is finely polished and razor-sharp. An inscription on the wooden top reads, "The Chris Knife," a blade fashioned for the glorification and pleasure of the demons of hellfire, our true masters, to be used only by initiates, never to be wielded in the presence of the masters. A sense of awe fills you as you pick up the knife. You turn it over tenderly in your hands and then place it in your pocket. For this, you may add 3 luck points. Now you must decide what to do next. Will you leave the way you entered and climb the stairs to the ground floor, or will you search around the room thoroughly first? So before any of those decisions take place, let's put the Chris knife in your thing. Chris Knife. And you've already maxed out all of your stats, so we can't add any more luck for you, unfortunately.
Okay.
That's that done. Okay, so what do you want to do next? Do you want to search around, or do you want to climb the stairs to the ground floor?
That's presumably the only interesting thing in there.
Abe is getting super close, Atom. You are absolutely right. And don't forget to like and repost the stream, as Atom says. But yes, Atom says Abe is getting close.
Just give me 38 more seconds.
I am so fucking close. Right then, so what you gonna do, buddy? You gonna search around? Or you gonna
I've still got my backtrack as well, haven't I?
You've still got a backtrack. You could buy a backtrack as well. You could use the backtrack and buy a new one.
Yeah, make it rain.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the ground floor.
Okie dokie. $293. Okay. You open the door at the top of the stairs. Facing you is a door, and to your right, the hallway ends at another door. Do you wish to enter the door opposite or the door to your right, or to turn left into a main hallway?
These ones don't have any names, do they?
Not really. You open the door at the top of the stairs. Facing you is a door, and to your right, the hallway ends at another door. You can enter either of these doors or turn left into a main hallway.
Let's look in the room opposite. Assuming it's a room.
The door opposite. Okay,
yeah.
113. The room you enter is a reception room. A table and 6 chairs stand in the center of the room. At one end is an enormous mural of a country scene, perhaps painted of the area many years ago. On the opposite wall, stretching from the floor to the ceiling, is a full-length mirror. Velvet curtains line the wall opposite the door. You walk over and admire the painting, and then turn to face the mirror. A shock is in store. Your eyes widen as you turn towards the mirror and stare into it. It casts no reflection of you, and you add 1 fear point. You walk closer to the mirror, but still no reflection appears, although you can see the table and the wall behind you clearly. You walk right up to it and feel its surface. Your hand passes right through the glass. Pulling it back quickly, you consider the situation. Will you leave this room, step through the mirror, or investigate the room further? I'm just adding that one fear point to your adventure sheet, by the way.
I'm going to investigate the room further this time.
Okay, and I just wanted to point out, Atom Grey says 66 eyes on Rumble. I actually see 70 people over on Rumble from my side. So welcome, Rumblers. It's a pleasure to see you all over there. I can't believe I've got so many people watching right now. So thank you for being here. What a pleasure. So which one did you choose, sorry?
I'm going to investigate the room.
Okie dokie.
There'll be more cool shit in here.
The underside of the table forms a closed box, and this arouses your suspicion. You knock on it, and it's hollow. Perhaps it's a secret compartment. You feel around underneath, and, sure enough, your fingers find a small catch which releases a hidden drawer. Inside this drawer is a leather box, but wait, what's that noise? You can hear footsteps outside the door. You will have to hide quickly. Will you grab the case and take it with you, or will you leave it behind and close the drawer?
Well, if there's a secret little case there, I'm going to nick it.
Okay. Grab the case and take it with you. 147. Where will you hide? Will you nip behind the curtains or quickly dive through the mirror?
What fucking batshit options.
Greg Hume over on the Rumble side there. Thank you for joining us, mate. I don't mind if there's, lurkers or whatever, but I am ever so happy when I see people joining in the chat. So if you don't mind, people. Greg Hume saying people on YouTube are propagandized whores. Jolly good. Yes.
Let me just wave hello to everyone.
Wendy's saying, I'm sorry for lurking. Don't be sorry. I love the lurkers and the chatters all alike. Yeah. It's great to have you here. And now I have to ride to Dreamland to catch. I have a ride to Dreamland to catch. Have much fun with this stream. See you all next time. Ciao, ciao. Thank you for being here, Wendy, and ciao to you too.
Have a good night, Wendy.
And there's our Abe saying hi to everyone on the Rumble side. Good to see you. So, what will you do, Abby boy? Nip behind the curtains or quickly dive into the mirror?
Well, let's see what's on the other side of the mirror.
Yeah. You grab the box and you walk up to the mirror. You put your hand through again and pull it back. It seems safe enough. You step through, just in the nick of time, for as you disappear into the mirror, you hear the door open behind you. You find you are in a small room behind the mirror. You decide to open the leather box. Inside is a golden key, which you put in your pocket. Turn to 160. Behind the mirror is a small chamber, just large enough for you to turn around in. There are two doors in the chamber. Do you want to try the left-hand door or the right-hand door? Or would you rather step back through the mirror?
Just large enough for you to turn around in.
Yeah. So you can just turn around, face the left-hand door, face the right-hand door, or turn back the other way and go through the mirror.
Now, I'm not really claustrophobic, but that sounds a bit fucked up. Yeah. Let's go back through the mirror.
Really?
Yeah.
You sure?
Well, I'm not now that you're saying that, no.
If you'd rather step back through the mirror, you can do so. However, whilst you make that decision, my friend, I'm going to take this opportunity to do my 5th ad read. I need to actually go back here. There we go. Well, luckily, no one can hear you, but if you could just do us a favour and not talk so it doesn't distract me whilst I'm reading. Still haven't tried 1775 coffee? Now's your shot. The 1775 starter kit just dropped, only 1,000 units. You get in the bold, dark roast that hits hard, the smooth medium roast, and the Vitality Mushroom Coffee for clean energy and laser focus, no crash. All single origin, small batch, toxin free, and mold free. Plus, you're also getting a gold spoon clip because freedom isn't scooped with plastic, and a frother so strong to a frother strong enough to stir up your coffee and your mother-in-law's opinions. And a black 1775 tumbler. $170 worth of coffee and gear, yours for $99. This is for the ones who've been watching 1775 blow up on Rumble, wondering if it's actually worth it. Spoiler, it is. Go to 1775coffee.com/studio and grab your starter kit before they're gone. Bold beans, clean fuel, and a morning routine that stands for something just like Rumble does. Thank you for allowing me to do me ad read, and I'm pretty sure that's done it now. So I don't have to worry about that for the rest of the month now. Now I've just got 5 Rumble Premium hours to fill, and that's it. I'm done for the month.
Sweet.
Bean bags, yes, exactly. Beans.
You still got today and tomorrow to do it, so you should be good.
Hairy beans. Bold beans for the win. Yes, Crimson, I switched off the blurps. Yeah. There are no blurps available through the entirety of Read and Roll. But anyway, thank you guys for allowing me to do that, and let's get back onto Abe's adventure. So, left-hand door, right-hand door, step through the mirror. You wanted to step through the mirror, didn't you? But then I kind of put a little bit of doubt in your head. So what are you going to do now? You've always got to backtrack.
Let's try the right-hand door. Yeah. Let's try the right-hand door. Use the backtrack if it's shite.
The door is locked. If you have any keys with you, you may try them in the lock. Do you have a golden key? If so, you can try it by turning to 10. Would you like to try?
Yeah.
The golden key fits the lock and turns. The door opens and lets you into another small room. The dust and cobwebs suggest that this room is very rarely used, and it certainly looks fairly uninteresting. But in the thick dust on the floor, you notice one footprint, and then another one. Someone has been here recently. The footprints leads towards the right-hand wall around the door. Behind a loose stone wall, you find it was what this visitor came to hide, a large cast iron key. You pick it up and examine it. It is heavy and fairly crudely made, and it has the number 27 cast into it. You put this in your pocket, and nothing else of interest seems to be in the room, but you may add 2 luck points for this find. You must now leave the room and turn to 204. So, an iron key with 27 on it. Okay. I run key 27. I've added that onto your adventure sheet.
Sweet.
So we go to 204. Do you wish to try the other door, or would you prefer to step back through the mirror?
And I've still got a backtrack, haven't I?
Yep. And you could try a backtrack.
Let's try the other door.
Okie dokie, 92. The door opens onto a dark landing. A flight of stairs arrives at this landing and continues downwards. Will you follow the stairs down, or would you rather close the door and step back through the mirror?
Let's step back through the mirror.
Okie dokie.
Fucking sick to death of those corridors already.
You wait until there is silence in the drawing room and step carefully back through the mirror into the room. The coast is clear. You walk over to the door and leave the room. Turn to 131. You leave the room cautiously and look around in the hallway. There is no one in sight. There is a door to your left which you may try by turning to 211. Otherwise, you may turn right and follow the hallway around. Turn to 58.
I'm getting low-level PTSD right now because I remember running around these fucking corridors at least twice before. Let's follow the hallway round.
The hallway widens. You walk across to another hallway and continue in the direction you were walking until you reach two doors opposite each other. Will you try the door on the right or the door on the left? Or would you like to backtrack?
Let's go right. Let's see if we can go in a great big square.
So the door on the right, 118.
Yeah.
Got your number. The door opens and you enter the kitchen. The room is empty and immaculately tidy, with all the knives, pots and pans hanging in neat rows along the walls. A double sink is set under the window, next to a large cooker and a fridge. A great square table stands in the center of the room. There are two doors. One leads outside and the other looks like a pantry door. A large bunch of keys lies on top of the cooker. Do you want to try the back door leading outside, try the other door, or grab the bunch of keys on the cooker?
Oh, I really don't know.
Be brave, Abe.
Well, I'm not trying to go outside.
Adam Gray thinks you're the kind of backdoor man. Is it true, Abe? Are you a backdoor man?
Of sorts.
Of sorts. Gonna have to press you for an answer.
I'm pretty sure I've been to this kitchen before.
Or you've watched an episode where someone's been to this kitchen before, because someone definitely has been to this kitchen before.
Yeah.
I remember this like it was yesterday, and they're in the chat now. Gonna have to pressure.
Can I use a backtrack?
You can do. Let's see. So you want to use a backtrack. Let me get your adventure sheet up. So you can use a backtrack. The last thing that I have you logged down for was 58. So let's just go back to 58, and this is 118. So 58. Come on, you piece of shit. There we go. The hallway widens. Oh, sorry. The hallway widens. You walk across another hallway and continue in the direction you were walking until you reach two doors opposite each other. Will you try the door on the right, 118, or the door on the left, 323? Sorry. And also,
yeah.
Just quickly, you could spend another $5 dibdobs on buying a backtrack back. If you do that now, it means I'll keep track of where you're going still. Otherwise, if you don't do it, I'll stop right now keeping track of where you're going.
Right.
Until you purchase another backtrack.
I don't know. I think my stats are pretty decent at the moment.
Okay. So in that case, then you've used your backtrack.
Yeah, let's try the other door.
You want to try the door on the left. 3, 2, 3. The door is locked. The handle and lock are part of an ornate metal plate. Do you have a cast iron key with you? If so, deduct the number on the key from this reference number and turn to the resulting reference to open the door. So that would be hang on.
296.
Is it 296? Oh yeah, because the iron key is 27. 296. Okay, give us a second. 296. The key turns and opens the door. You step into a dining room. The long table is set for two with fine silver. A sparkling chandelier festooned with candles lights the room. Festooned, isn't that a fancy word?
I haven't heard that in a long time.
I know, right? I was a nipper the last time I used that word.
Oh, wow. It was 19th century last time I heard it.
I had cholera at the time.
Oh, AIDS wasn't even a twinkle in someone's eye back then.
Or their ballsack. The walls are covered with plush red wallpaper. Full-length curtains are drawn along one of the walls. You are prepared for your battle. A rope hangs down by the... What does that mean? You are prepared for your battle. What's that got to do with anything? Anyway, a rope hangs down by the curtains. You can pull this if you
battle
wish.
in the dining room.
I know, right? To ring for the butler. Otherwise, you can check around the room for any signs of traps.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Who lives in a house like this? Abe, it's over to you.
I'm Lord Grossman, and I can barely speak. My voice is that nasally.
Who lives in a house like this?
Yeah, apparently a man who likes to have a name that's an anagram of murder.
Exactly. So, my good man.
Well, I'm apparently ready for a battle, so let's see if the butler's a doddering old man or not.
Jolly good. A few moments later, Franklin's, the butler, enters the dining room. He's startled to see you. You demand to talk to the master of the house and he agrees to pass your request. 10 minutes later, the Earl of Droomer comes storming angrily into the room with Franklin's following close behind. They stand facing you across the table, watching you carefully. Why have I been disturbed in the middle of the night? He demands. You tell him that you know of the evil that goes on in this house and that you are determined to destroy it. The two men look at each other and they nod and look back at you. Then they step apart and advance around the table towards you. The Earl to your left and his butler to your right. You must choose quickly whom to attack first. If you want to fight the Earl, turn to 30. If you wish to attack Franklin's, turn to 351.
Let's get rid of the butler first.
Move, bitch! Get out the way! You turn towards the butler. He stops and takes a step backwards. You step forwards. And Franklin's runs around to the corner of the table, the other side of the table. Franklin's! Screams the Earl. Move
what the
in,
fuck
man.
is this? A
Move
carry-on?
Yeah. Step up and attack. The butler twitches nervously. Will you continue pursuing him? Turn to 336, or will you leave the cowardly butler for the time being and concentrate on the Earl?
Now let's pursue him.
The butler.
Yeah, let's take this fucker out.
Okie dokie, you catch up with the butler in the corner of the room and you have to resolve your fight with him, and if you're attacking with the Chris dagger, add 3 points to your skill during the battle. He has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 8. Let's have a look then. So 8 and 8. Let's get over to the adventure sheet, and you're about to battle Franklin's the butler. Best of luck, here we go then. So, for the first attack round, please will you roll 2d6 for your enemy.
Okie doke.
A 2 and a 4 gives them 14. Let me just get rid of these old battle numbers. There you go, 14. And 2 for yourself, please.
Oh, nice.
2 5s. You can't grumble at that, can ya?
Mustn't grumble.
Mustn't grumble. There you go. You win the attack round. You've brought their stamina down to 6. Would you like to try your luck, or would you like to carry on?
Can we just see the page again? Because didn't it say something else?
It says, "Kiss my grit."
When you've inflicted your first wound.
Turn to 181. So I just want to make sure that I've got this logged down. So it's 3 6. Turn to 181. The butler screams as your blow strikes him. The man is obviously not the violent type, as the agony in his voice is certainly not warranted by your modest hit. His cry continues. It becomes deafening, and you are forced to step back and cover your ears with your hands. But this is not the anguish of an injured man. Steam begins to rise from the floor, and it engulfs the butler. His expression changes from a scream to a vicious snarl, and his eyes widen. The transformation is taking place. Before your eyes, the former Franklin's melts away and is replaced by a hideous demonic beast. Steam hisses from its mouth, and its scaly skin is dark. Its hands are now 2 vicious claws which slash the air before you. Its feet have become hooves, goat-like hooves. You must add 3 fear points as you witness the creation of this demon from the depths of hell. If you are still alive, turn to 109. If you are using the Chris knife, turn to 52. If you are still alive, turn to 109 if you are using the Chris knife, or 52 if you are not. So, 109, yes?
Yep.
Oh, we got to add 3 fear to you. Bullshit as well. So you got 4 fear now. So, 109. Whoa, fucking hell. Can you defeat the demon which now stands before you? If not, it will certainly kill you. But you have with you the Chris knife, the only weapon which will harm the creature. You may add 6 points to your skill while using this weapon. Now resolve this battle. However, I just want to warn you of something. So this is going to turn into skill 14, stamina 12. You only have a skill of 11. However, you do have 28 rubies, and an insta-kill spell only costs 15. Do you want to try and take him out until your last dying breath, and then, if all else fails, buy an insta-kill spell?
I am tempted to go that route, yeah. Do I still have the no deduction for 2 rounds?
Yep.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm going to have a cheeky pop at the cunt first.
Right. He's got a skill of 14 and a stamina of 12. So, without further ado then, best of luck, my friend. 2d6 for the enemy.
Okie doke.
Snake eyes. That gives them 16. Oh, bugger. There we go, 16. And 2 for yourself, please.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's not right.
I am murdering this dude.
22 to their 16 means you win the attack round, and they've brought their stamina down to 10. Would you like to test your luck or carry on? You'll do 2 additional damage if you're lucky.
Yeah, I'll test my luck.
9 or below on 2d6, please.
Sweet.
There you go. That's nice. So we'll bring your luck down to 8 now. And we'll bring their stamina down to 8 as well. Next attack round, please. 2d6 for your enemy.
Oh,
2
fucking hell, yeah.
twos. Nice. That gives them 18. Legatus is asking, does Snake Eyes not do something? I did toy with the idea, but I haven't implemented anything at the moment. But Goat gave me some ideas for what to do with the Snake Eyes, but I haven't implemented it yet. Anyway, 18 for them. 2d6 for yourself, please. Go for it.
Ooh,
A
balls.
6 and a 1 gives you 18. You've parried blows.
Okay.
2d6 for the enemy, please. Nice. A 1 and a 3 gives them 18 again.
Nice.
Nice and nice. And 2d6 for yourself, please.
Oh, damn.
A 1 and a 2 gives you 14, which means you lose the attack round this time. And we'll deduct your stamina to 18. Test your luck or carry on.
But there's no deductions, right? For 2 rounds.
Oh, yes, of course. Well done.
Hell
So,
yeah.
2d6 for the enemy.
So that's going to be 1 round's worth, isn't it? That's
That
what
is.
that's going to count as, yeah.
3 and a 3 gives them 20.
Okay.
And 2 for yourself, please.
Oh,
A
nice.
6 and a 4 gives you 21. You win the attack round, and we'll bring their stamina down to 6. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
I will test my luck.
8 or below on 2d6, please.
Nice.
Excellent work. You did it. We'll bring your stamina down to... your current luck down to 7, and we'll reduce their stamina by another 2, bringing them down to 4. 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Okie doke.
A 5 and a 2 gives them 21.
Yes, Steve, miraculously, I'm actually still alive.
It's incredible.
But
Had a
this
lot of
is-
help from the chat.
Yep. I've had a lot of help, and I think this is like my 3rd or 4th attempt at this one, in all fairness.
I think it is, actually.
Yeah.
A 5 and a 2 gives you 18 to their 21. I'm afraid you lose the attack round, but because of the no deductions, that was your 2nd round of no deductions.
Sweet.
So now that has disappeared.
Okay.
You don't have that anymore. So 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Ooh, tits.
A 5 and a 4 gives them 23. Wow, that's a bit of a high one. Okay, and 2d6 for yourself, please. A 6 and a 3 gives you 20 to their 23. You lose the attack round.
Damn.
And we'll bring your stamina down to 18. Okay, test your luck or carry on.
Let's carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please. You've only got 4 stamina points to go. A 1 and
Nice.
a 2, much better roll. Gives them 17. And then 2 for yourself, please. A 1 and a 4 gives you 16. Oh, just by 1 point you lose.
Oh, that's
So
some
we'll have to bring-
bullshit.
We'll bring your stamina down to 16. Okay, test your luck or carry on.
No, we'll carry on.
2d6 for the enemy, please. A
Tits.
4 and a 4 gives them 22. And 2d6 for yourself. A 3 and a 4 gives you 18. You lose the attack round and will bring your stamina down to 14. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
Yeah, I'll test my luck.
Okay, 7 or below on 2d6.
Fuck.
I'm afraid not this time. You've now got a current luck of 6 and a stamina of 13. 2d6 for the enemy, please. You know, we've been dancing through this, a 6 and a 4. You know what I didn't remember to tell you? You've got like 28 rubies you could buy re-rolls for $5 a pop.
Yeah.
Just letting you know. So 6 and a 4 gives them 24.
Fucking hell.
Would you like to buy a re-roll?
Could I just buy a stamina potion?
You actually have a stamina potion.
Oh, did I not use that?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, well, I'll use that then.
What, right now?
Yeah.
Don't you want to wait until your stamina's gone down a bit more?
I mean, I could get annihilated at any second right now, so, all right, yeah, we'll just do one more roll and then we'll see where it takes us, because I think I'm almost certainly going to lose this one.
All right, then 2d6 for yourself anyway.
Yeah, there it is.
2 and a 3. That's 16. Okay, so your stamina's brought down to 11 now. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
We'll carry on.
Okay, 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Fuck.
A 3 and a 5 gives them 22. And 2d6 for yourself.
Actually, I think I'll take that potion now.
Okie dokie. Bring you back up to 20.
Sweet.
And we'll delete it from there. So there you go. Oh, you actually used the brandy flask as well, so that's gone. So 2d6 for yourself, please. So that's a 4 and a 2 gives you 17, I'm afraid. You lose the attack round. We'll bring your stamina down to 18. 2d6 for the... Oh, sorry. Would you like to test your luck or carry on?
No, carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please.
Fuck.
5 and a 4 gives them 23. And 2 for yourself, please. A 6 and a 3 gives you 20. I'm afraid you lose the attack round. And we'll bring your stamina down to 16 again.
God fucking damn it.
Test your luck or carry on?
Let's carry on.
2d6 for the enemy then, please. A 3 and a 2 gives them 19. And 2 for yourself. A 4 and a 4 gives you 19. You've parried blows. 2d6 for the enemy, please. A 6 and a 3 gives them 23 again. And then 2 for yourself, please. Oh, I thought that was going to be a 5 and a 6 then, but it's a 3 and a 5, which means you got 19 to their 23. You lose the attack round again, and you're now down to a stamina of 14.
Okay.
Test your luck or carry on?
Oh, we'll carry on.
Okay then. 2d6 for the enemy, please. That's
nice.
better. 17. It's more achievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
And 2 for yourself, please. Nice.
Oh, we're getting there.
21 to their 17. And that brings their stamina down to 2. Would you like to test your luck or carry on? If you're lucky, you destroy them right here, right now.
And if I'm not lucky, what are the consequences, though?
They get 1 point put back on, so they'll have 3 stamina. You could also buy another £5 whatchamacallit, which returns all stats to initial values.
No, we'll keep fighting for now.
Okie dokie. So in that case, then you don't want to test your luck, but you just want to carry on with the next attack round. Yeah. Okay, 2d6 for the enemy then, please. A 5 and a 3 gives them 22. And 2 for yourself, please.
Fuck.
Yeah, 1 and a 3 gives you 15. You lose the attack round, and now your stamina is down to 12. Test your luck or carry on?
Carry on.
Okay, 2d6 for the enemy, please.
Okay.
A 1 and a 3 gives them 18. And 2 for yourself. This could be the killing blow.
Oh!
Is it? I think it is. 21 to their 18, which means that you win the attack round. You've won the battle. Congratulations, Abe.
Sweet.
Well done, my friend. You have destroyed the Hell Demon. The bunch of bastards have all been destroyed. And you know what that means, my friend Abe?
Oh
If
shit,
you
did I
win the
win?
fight, turn to 400. The creature howls as you strike the final blow. It totters on its hooves and crashes down onto the table. As it falls, its flailing arms smash into the chandelier in the center of the room, scattering the candles on the floor. From behind, another cry goes up, and your other attacker, whom you've forgotten about completely, springs over the table to hug the beast pitifully. You ought to kill both of them, but the pathetic sobbing of the creature hunched over the huge bulk are hardly worth considering. In any case, something else much more dangerous has caught your attention. One of the candles which was knocked from the chandelier has rolled across the floor and set alight to the heavy curtains. The fire is spreading rapidly, and you must escape. Smoke is beginning to creep out of the room. As you close your front door behind you. Walking down the drive, you glance back to see that the fire making rapid progress through the ground floor. Flames are licking along the wooden beams, and in an hour or so, the place will be beyond any rescue. From a safe distance, you watch the fire destroy the house. A fitting end, you think, for a house of hell. And my friend...
Fuck yeah.
Congratulations, Abe. You have finally managed to one-pot it.
Yeah.
3 hours
not,
and...
Not technically, but yeah.
3 hours and a half. That's what you did it in. You did it in one show. Now Hanayama is not the only person to have ever one-potted one of these adventures.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well
Please
done.
tell me there's no more pages to this fucking book.
That's it. That you've done them.
Right, but here's the problem. I've just basically committed arson, killed a bunch of people, and I still need to find a fucking phone.
Yeah, but at least you aren't going to be bummed to death.
Well, I think we had a little bit of that in the beginning, thanks to Prick Cleary. Damn it.
Yes, an attempted bumming outside the house.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Abe. I'm thoroughly impressed. You got that through that in record time, and that's your second victory.
Well, once again, I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for Crimson and Davey.
I know.
And a very special fuck you to Rick.
I'm assuming that since you've got 28 rubies left in the pot, you're going to pay those forward to the next adventurer.
Yeah.
Jolly good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, Enigma, who is our guest next week, is going to have an absolute field day with that. So thank you so much. And we should even have a new book by next week as well.
Oh, sweet.
So, yeah.
Did you say you were thinking about doing some sci-fi type ones at some point as well?
I am actually. So I've got... Hang on, let's just get out of game mode. Let me get over to EVMux quickly. So, yes, I actually have... Okay, stop now. There we go.
Now we're back in game mode.
It's game mode again. Game mode. Is that what you meant to say? Game mode.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yes, I do want to do some sci-fi ones. There's one called Starship Traveler, which I'm currently working on. That one's based on Star Trek. So you're on a starship. You got like a crew, like engineering, medical doctor, security.
Yeah. I've seen
science.
Star Trek. Yeah.
No, but I mean, like in terms of the book, you've actually got these characters that you can utilize in the book. There's Space Assassin. What was the other one? Freeway something or other. Freeway Fighter. That's kind of like a Mad Max type of thing. That is.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, there's a good few sci-fi ones that I'm working on at the moment. And some other ones basically. So you'll just have to keep your ears out, keep your eyes peeled, all that kind of stuff, and we'll put them on the show soon enough. But anyway,
that'd be cool.
Abe, you've done it. Well done.
I bloody done it. I'm the mid safe murder and I bloody done it.
Exactly. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for your help, folks. Thank you to Crimson Shadow and Davyverse and to Rick Cleary for all the wonderful, generous donations on tonight's show.
Thanks for contributing anyway, Rick.
Yeah.
Even though it made it 10 times harder. But thanks anyway.
Better luck next time, Rick. Atom Gray wants a sci-fi story. Okay, well, maybe the next time you come on, you can. Well, no, it won't be the next time. You got to finish Talisman of Death, but the next time after that you come on, then yeah, we'll do it for you. But yes, Abe is speechless. I at least expect a dance.
I'm chair dancing right now, mate.
Do the chair dance.
Just to prove
do it on a Monday
in the
night.
Chat.
Yeah. Do it on a Monday night. Chat battle. Don't forget, Monday, this week. First week of December. Atom Gray is our winner for November. Well done to Atom Gray. Apparently, Atom, and if you wouldn't mind going over there, he's going to be starting in 30 minutes. It's B-sides. And tonight, I think it's all shorts, isn't it, Atom? It's all shorts. So please go on over there, raid that stream. I don't have the ability to raid at the moment, but if you wouldn't mind or do I? Can I do it on Rumble?
On Rumble,
I can't do it on
YouTube. You have to use a command to do it.
Is it just /raid and then the...
It's something like that, yeah. Everyone's going to have to start doing it shortly anyway.
Why is that? Oh, yeah, because of the
new replacing the ad reads. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Abe, we're going to kick you into the back shortly. And, you know, we're going to say goodbye to you. But before you go, we would really like it if you could shill all of your wares and tell us where you're going to be, please.
Well, in about 3 hours, I'll be on Abyssal Musings over on Samuel the Infamous's channel. There's no Beelzebub this weekend. So later on, I'll be on the Full Aussie podcast. Then I'll be on Anime After Dark. Then on Screaming Into the Void over on Sam's again. Then I think the next thing I've got after that that's scheduled will be the Jack and Abe show.
Nice.
Which is our little show we do together.
It
comes straight after the Tuesday game streams I do. Then Hump Day Chinwag on Wednesday. Then more Stargate streams with the full Aussie crew on Thursday. And then everything all over again from Friday onwards. Yeah.
And we'll be back at the regular time next week of Thursday at 10 o'clock. But I wanted to say, Abe, thank you for joining in at such short notice. We wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
Thanks for having me. Thanks to everyone for watching. Yeah, thanks for all your help.
And congratulations again, mate.
Yeah. I'm a bit buzzed now, mate.
Yeah, that's, you should be proud. Yeah. You failed at that book a couple of times. You got bummed and collapsed upon, and you drank the spooge and died.
Yeah.
But this time you got all the way through it. Well done. Anyway, Abe, thanks again, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
See you later. Bye.
And I, of course, am Jack Tarlad. You can find me at all of my socials at Jack Tarlad. Don't forget that I've got a premium stream. I've got at least 5 hours of premiums to do over the next 24, 48 hours. So look out for those. I think it's going to be something to do with read and roll, how I do the books, how I make the Word documents, all that kind of stuff. I might actually be looking through the Magic Realms book as well, which is the all the artwork from the books themselves, the fighting fantasy books. So look out for it. It's got to happen over the next couple of days. Otherwise, come and meet us for Chat Battle on the Jack Tarlad channel. It's going to be 10 o'clock, and it's the start of December 2025. Who's going to be the champion? It can only be determined by people getting in the chat early, putting your names in to the wheel, and getting you drawn. On Tuesday, Jack and Abe's show, like Abe said, and then Wednesday is the Hump Day Chinwag, and then Thursday night, 10 o'clock, regular time, we've got Enigma coming in to serve as guest adventurer. It's the first time for him on the channel, so we'll give him a very warm welcome. But thank you to everybody in the chat who's joined us tonight, especially to all of those viewers that we've got over on Rumble. Thank you so much for being here, and I guess until the next time we see you, thank you for the donations as well, and thank you for altering the Adventures game. Until the next time we see you, have a great night. Take care.